Good afternoon and welcome to beautiful Havre de Grace High School, where we are celebrating the Sports for Life basketball tournament this Tuesday, April 23rd at beautiful Havre de Grace High School. Good afternoon. My name is Nancy Green.
And I'm Jen Chandler, and we are your happy hosts for this afternoon.
We can't wait to share the joy with you, and we'd like to welcome you with a playing of our national anthem. We'll start, if you could please rise.
No.
Okay, we are ready to get started with our first game, starting with Aberdeen Gold and Future Links on the court to start us off at the game at center court. We'll have our tip-off in just a few minutes, Nancy.
Special thanks while we begin to Havre de Grace High School for hosting this tournament tonight in their brand new beautiful building. It is breathtaking here and we are so excited to be here. Tonight you will see over 145 HCPS athletes competing in 2 different basketball leagues. The 2 leagues include the Chesapeake and the Susquehanna divisions during this final night of competition. All 11 Harford County high schools have teams competing in the tournament, and we'd like to thank all of the parents and visitors and community members for coming out to support the athletes today.
Okay, that's right, Nancy, and we are getting ready for the tip-off that just happened center court. We have a drive down to the baseline, and a first shot of the game went up, and it's rebounded and back in the hands of some students who are heading down the court.
Look at them traveling very fast down the court. Now, Miss Chandler is the basketball expert, having played some basketball in her high school years. So I will defer all the basketball talk to her. But I can certainly help you meet some of the teammates on the court right now.
Right, we're coming down the court with Aberdeen dribbling the ball, making their way to the baseline again with a nice pass down to the baseline. A shot is up off the backboard for 2.
2 points.
2 points.
For number 1 from Aberdeen High School.
Well done. There's 2 points on the board right now. 13 minutes and 39 seconds on the clock. We've got Future Links heading down now with a really excellent drive. Shot from center. Swish! Through the hoop,
2
right below the base.
points for number 5, Theodore Brions. And Theo is the whole package. He's a great athlete, awesome artist, and a clever problem solver, in addition to scoring that 2-point basket for his team.
Absolutely, here we go again. We've got Aberdeen making their way down the court. Back to number 4. He seems to be a threat out there on the court, and a dribbler, a shooter. And we've got number 20 taking a great shot from the right side of the court. Rebounded by number 50 on Future Lynx.
2-2, the score is tied. Let's meet some more of our Future Lynx players.
Number 50 was Sam Jackson, who got that last rebound. Sam recently got his driver's license. And we have a shot up again. Number 4 with the rebound from Aberdeen High School. And Aberdeen High School has a whole host of athletes playing on their team today, including Ryan Beiser, who loves weightlifting, and the music band Skillet. I must be old. I'm not familiar with the band Skillet. I thought that's where we cooked bacon and eggs.
But you'll remember these guys, Tom and Jerry, who are Dominic Bernard's favorite cartoons in addition to SpongeBob. Surely you're not too old to remember who Tom and Jerry are.
Of course not. Number 2 with a beautiful shot from the left-hand side of the court. Bravo! And that shot was taken by Future Lynx athlete Sophia Tuminello. And Sophia loves to dance and perform in plays in her spare time.
Aberdeen coming back quick with the rebound and a good attempt off the board.
A little fight for the ball down low. Great defense being played by Future Lynx to a pass to the center, just outside the foul line.
Great shot.
And Future Lynx great rebounding. Yes.
Also on the Future Link team, you'll see today, dribbling down the court, number 33, Nicholas Washington. And you'd be pressed to find an athlete with better manners than Nick. Also on the Future Links, Brandon
Joshua
Lai.
Gates just took that shot. Joshua's a good basketball player, but he's also an aspiring author. Well done. Another beautiful shot by our Future Lynx team. The score right now on the board is 6-2. There's still ample time for Aberdeen to get back in this game.
And make a
great
comeback.
pass. We've got number 12 coming round, taking a great shot.
I think what's remarkable is the show of teamwork out here. Such generous players.
Yes.
Sharing and passing the ball. There goes Leah Arthur from Future Lynx. Leah's a former North Harvard graduate.
Yes, she is.
And she loves to tell everyone about herself and her family, especially her brother.
So happy to see these Future Lynx kids come back and still participate in this amazing event. We're happy to have them.
We have in Future Lynx, playing for Future Lynx, Brandon Lay, who is a highly decorated Special Olympics athlete. Aiden Gonzalez. And when Aiden isn't on the basketball court, he's busy busting a move and making YouTube videos. Maybe he'll bust a move out there.
Hey, I've seen some pretty impressive moves on this court so far today. Nice
recovery
run outside of the inbounds line where students are trying to get that ball back in play quickly. Looks like we have some substitutions happening right now. Some new athletes coming onto the court. And we're going to go ahead and pick up where we left off. Also, so happy to see some of our referees today who are former gym teachers or current gym teachers around the county, including Mrs. Collins, who's down there. I know she worked out or still works at North Harvard Elementary. And here we go, Leah again with the ball, passing off to number 37, who's making a great look down low. Bravo to number 52, who puts himself in position to take a great shot.
That's Brandon Lay. All his experience in the Special Olympics is paying off now.
Sure, he is absolutely doing an amazing job. Number 4 makes a great pass to the center. Number 12 looking up to see who she can find down low, and the ball is intercepted here. Back in the hands of number 52, makes a great pass to 37. 37, Joshua Gadsden with the shot.
Wow, what a shot that was.
Awesome job moving the ball. These athletes certainly know how to keep this game interesting.
And exciting.
And exciting. I'm not sure I would have the patience. They're doing an amazing job working this ball around. The defense is holding them tight outside the three-point line.
Look at that, great defensive action.
And we're going for a rebound, grab that ball, and heading back down the court.
What sportsmanship, though. You can't see anything but smiles on the faces of the athletes, the players, the refs, the teammates cheering from the sideline. It is the most joyful basketball tournament you will ever see.
Could not agree more. It is a beautiful show of kindness and just support and energy and compassion and so many exciting things on top of great basketball.
That's right. And the preparation that goes, well, we'll get into all of the preparation that goes into this huge event and the coordinated effort of so many people to bring it to you.
For sure. Oh my goodness, driving down the court is number 52.
That's
Brandon
Aiden.
Lay.
Oh, you're right.
Brandon Lay from Future Links with those 2 points. What an awesome opportunity for him. Made his way down court quickly, got the open shot, took it. Love this coaching happening down here by one of the athletes from Aberdeen, passing that ball into number 18. We've got a lot of other athletes. Elijah Del Rossi, who loves Spider-Man and foods. Dante Harrison from Aberdeen, who loves the Hulk. Oh, who doesn't love themselves Hulk?
We love the Hulk. An angel called Darrow, who loves Stitch and baseball.
For sure, yes. And we even have Darian Davis with Michael Jackson and Cars. These athletes aren't just great players, they're great people with lots of fascinating and compelling interests, from cartoons and movies and food and just things that they are passionate about. And that's exciting for us to be able to share with you today.
On our Future Links team, number 3, Melissa Sapp, who loves to wear her Crocs and almost didn't play basketball because she couldn't wear them. Chloe Cordova, number 55. And when she's not playing basketball, Chloe enjoys baking cookies.
Ooh, I like this, Chloe.
Me too. I wonder what her favorite cookie is.
I wonder if she brought some to share with the announcers today.
That would be a good idea. Makai Witten just turned 21 and likes to spend time and play with her nephew, Hannah Abe.
Yes, and Hannah dreams of being a dance instructor in New York City. I hope one day when she's famous and has all these performers on the theater stages of New York City and Broadway, that she remembers us back in Harford County.
Brooke Myers, who is one of those crazy defenders you see out there. She likes to act crazy when she's playing defense, and she really gets into the defensive strategy of basketball.
100%. I love this next one about Jacob Minukowski, who says that he has slippery hippo hands, but he never loses the basketball.
I think I might have slippery hippo hands well.
I think I might too.
I can relate to that problem. Tell me more about Aberdeen's team.
Yes, we have Devon Proctor, who loves the movie How to Train Your Dragon and Godzilla.
I'm seeing a theme here.
Me too. And Shar Shoemaker loves anime and cats. And we also have Hamaza Tariq, who loves Lion King and Money Math.
I'm not so good at money math.
There's some. That's why we teach English and drama.
Instead.
Yes, that's why we're not doing that. Right now, the score on the board is 8-2. And there are about 5 minutes and 3 seconds remaining in this matchup between Future Links and Aberdeen. Looks like we have some coaching happening from the baseline as they're trying to get the ball in bounds, excuse me. And so here we are. We're moving down court now. We've got the ball being passed across the center of the court, and we have oh my goodness, what a great shot 22 took right there. That was impressive from Future Links. I think that might have been Aiden Gonzalez, if I'm not mistaken, with another beautiful shot made by number 20 of Aberdeen, who manages to tiptoe back inside the line so he doesn't go out of bounds, sets himself up for a beautiful shot.
Almost, just a slight miss there. And then we have on our Aberdeen High School team, additional players, Tim Cullum, who loves trucks and video games.
And Ethan Golding, we did before, who loves Godzilla and Jurassic Park.
Roger Miller, he loves history and the Titanic. And Alex Turner, who loves Christmas and pizza, a child of my own heart.
My goodness.
I love pizza too.
What better things could you have? Christmas and pizza, maybe even together.
It'd make Christmas dinner a whole lot easier.
It certainly would. All right, Nancy, we've got one drive coming down the court right now. A nice pass, looking for the open man.
And a quick getting that ball before it goes away from him.
There we go, got the ball. We're making another beautiful pass, well done. Looks like this athlete's getting ready to make a
defense is so tough.
The defense is so impressive. Well done, Future Links, bravo. Great shot to Aberdeen.
And Future Links recovers the rebound. They're going to see if they can make another drive before they're out of time today.
Number 38 from Future Links is heading down the court right now. That's Brooke Myers. Brooke is taking her time, being very patient, looking for the open player. Heads that ball off to number 22.
What a shot.
Takes a shot, and we got a great rebound back to number 33, Nicholas Washington. Nicholas Washington moving around, trying to get into position, and Aberdeen tries really hard to get that rebound. And we're looking at, again, an 8-2 ball game at this point. Mrs. Green, this has been quite a matchup. The scoreboard doesn't do it justice. All these athletes are doing their best and working super hard. And we have a beautiful shot just then. I'm not sure who took that shot, but it was impressive. We'll see if we can catch her number as she comes back down the court on the
number
flip
20
side.
Back down the court with a great pass to number 4 and almost in the hoop. That was so close.
Okay, we've got number 50 taking that ball out of bounds. That's Sam Jackson from Future Links. Oh, here we go. Oh my goodness, and the ball is picked off by number 4 of Aberdeen, who makes a great drive down court, takes the shot again, and one more time, and let's see if Abby puts it in.
What a great
way to not give up. What an awesome display of being persistent and tenacious on offense.
And that brings the score up to a 4-8 game. But like Miss Chandler said, you can't really match the closeness of every moment. It's so fast moving.
Right, oh my goodness, and look at Aberdeen playing some wicked strong defense down there with number 4. Aberdeen is just within 4 points right now with 1 minute and 20 seconds left on this clock. And they have the ball, so they are inbounding that ball. They're heading down court. Beautiful dribbling. Students are taking their time. Athletes are getting in position.
And that defense is tough. They're going to make it hard for them.
And they're looking at trying to get the ball in the hands of another athlete. We had a turnover just that second, but no big deal. Athletes are ready to get back in gear and head the other direction and see what they can do at the far end of the court now. Number 30 now has the ball. That's Leah Arthur making her way down.
Nice dribbling technique.
Yes, she's doing
moving
a great job there.
down the court.
Oh, we have a ball
stolen.
that's stolen by number 4 from Aberdeen.
All over the court.
He is on fire right now.
And another pass and beautiful shot. So close.
Yes, what an awesome attempt. A perfect shot. As we're sort of closing out this game, we just wanted to remind you that in the Chesapeake Division competition, the following high schools are represented: Aberdeen, Gold Team; Bel Air, Edgewood; Future Link, Joppatown.
That's a basket for Aberdeen.
North Harford,
or for Future Link.
Future Link has taken the score to 10-4 with 2 seconds left on the clock. Let's repeat that again. In the Chesapeake Division competition, the following high schools are represented: Aberdeen, Gold; Bel Air, Edgewood, Future Link, Joppatown, and North Harford, Gold. In the Susquehanna Division, competition includes the following high schools: Aberdeen Blue, C. Milton Wright, Falston, Harford Academy, Harford Tech Red Team, and Harford Academy Blue Team; Havre de Grace, North Harford Green, and Patterson Mill. These basketball teams have been practicing all spring to prepare for tonight's finale, and you can see that practice has paid off.
One of my students in my homeroom is part of our best buddies, and he has missed homeroom and had to check in with me every day for a month.
Of course.
Because they're always in the gym, working very hard on basketball.
Yes.
And this is not the only Sports for Life competition we have in Harper County. We'll be telling you a lot more about this, but it has evolved to include 3 seasons of sports, including fall, winter, and spring. Sports for Life tournaments have included a variety of lifetime sports over the years, including bocce, bowling, basketball, like we're seeing today, and even cornhole. The Sports for Life program is comprised of high school students with differing abilities working together as teammates to compete against all the other high school teams in their league. Game rules and equipment are modified to make every athlete successful.
That's right. Basketball coaches have prepared these athletes for competition and have combined their athletes' talents to best showcase their high school team. The Sports for Life basketball program provides athletes with an opportunity to participate in after-school practices to build team unity while they practice skills of dribbling, passing, and shooting.
The end of the spring season culminates with this countywide tournament to highlight every athlete's skills. The tournament is a round-robin style tournament with every team playing 3 games throughout the evening against other Harford County teams in their league. We just saw the proud Aberdeen team versus Future Lynx.
And coming up next, we will have Bel Air High School. No, let me double check that and make
versus
sure I'm not.
Joppatown.
Bel Air is taking
correct.
on Joppatown starting at 3:05, so just moments away. I don't know if you are seeing what we're seeing from our vantage point, but there has been such display of sportsmanship and camaraderie and positive energy. It looks like right now Joppatown is taking the court, and they're wearing the purple jerseys. And we also have
Bel Air High School
taking on them in their blue jerseys. And so it looks like we're getting some athletes positioned where they need to be. We have a nice crowd here today at Havre de Grace High School, and lots of cheering and
parents,
clapping, parents,
friends,
grandparents,
administrators,
friends, you
school
name it.
staff come out and fill the stands to encourage and support the athletes. You can hear
Yes.
the cheers through the broadcast, I'm certain.
Yes.
As the cheers are nice and loud for all the teammates and athletes. As the game plays, we hope you feel that this gymnasium is filled with school spirit and team pride. Sportsmanship is an important concept that is reinforced in practices and carries over to the tournament as the players perform team cheers and high fives and root for each other all along the way.
Absolutely. Wow, what a great way to start this second matchup between Joppatown and Bel Air. Great pass across the court to another Joppatown athlete who took a great three-pointer. Excellent work there. I think that might be the first three-pointer we've seen all game so far this afternoon. I'm sure there'll be plenty more of those.
And number 3 for
Nice
Bel Air,
job dribbling. We've
Wade McNeil. He is also takes on martial arts and is in a trick class. Maybe he's got some basketball tricks out there. It sure looks like it from the way he's dribbling.
Certainly could be. Okay, it looks like Joppatown is heading down the court again right now. And
number 30 with a layup.
Beautiful
Wow.
layup from Carson Price.
Donovan Webb.
Carson has their own cookie business and plays on the varsity basketball team at Bel Air. Oh no, that was Joppatown. I'm so sorry. I missed
Donovan
it. That's
Webb. I was right about it.
You were right. You were right. You were right, Mrs. Green.
And he's headed to the University of Maryland's Terps Exceed program next year. So exciting for Donovan.
That is exciting. Okay, here we go. Let's take a look at who's got the ball down here. Looks like number 2 maybe had that ball. I'm not sure. That was Valentina Maid, I believe, who took that shot. Number 28 from Joppatown with a big shot. Nate Lushner. I'm so sorry if I said that incorrectly. He loves WWE, the Firehouse, and Applebee's. Maybe we'll stop there for dinner.
That sounds like a great plan.
What an awesome combination.
Also, his teammates include Emmanuel Preston, who, like most teenagers, loves Fortnite. Zachary Albright Smith has ridden the tallest roller coaster. He's number 6 on Joppatown. Number 5 on Joppatown, Matthew Keener Perkins, who loves video games.
Yes, very good. We also have Shamia Allen, and she is on Joppatown's girls soccer team, and she is the goalie. Not a position I would want to be.
The hardest
but
position.
I respect so much. That takes so much courage to have all those shots being fired at you, and she is an impressive athlete, I am sure. So Shamia Allen. We also have Colin Foote, who loves playing GTA. I'm not sure if that stands for Grand Theft Auto, because I have girls, but I'm assuming that that stands for Grand Theft Auto, so he seems like he would be a gamer. And good thing he's here, because this is an intense game. Also, number 20 takes the shot, puts it in the net.
What a close game.
But we're still sitting at 0-2, and
the defense is again super tough, low scoring, making it hard for anybody to get that basket in.
100% correct. The defense has been really pretty impressive. We're still sitting at a 0-2 game at 11 minutes and 10 seconds. We've got Joppatown with the ball right now. Number 6 making a big move down the center.
Zachary Albright with a nice swish.
Beautiful shot made by him.
And then we meet.
Now we have number 3 from Bel Air High School making his way down the court. This is Wade McNeil. Wade is impressing me with his spin moves. Have you seen
It's
these?
the trick class. I think it's the trick class. Intercepted by Joppatown.
I think that might be a football term, intercepted, but we'll go with it, Nancy. It's okay.
Oh, I'm a football mom. My children don't play basketball, and I never played, but I'm sure learning a lot here.
Here we go. Number 5 makes a great pass to number 3.
Like that great big tall guy, number 32. He's going to be hard to get by. Is that
For
basketball?
Sure. Oh, here we go. Nice look to Wade, the give and go. Bravo, 32 with a great rebound at this point. 32 is heading down the court and makes a beautiful.
Oh, such close layup.
Yes, good, Mrs. Green.
I got that one.
You've got all these terms down pat. Here comes Wade once again. Somehow we get the ball back in the hands of Joppatown. Joppatown's driving down. You know what I'm noticing about this
Carson
athlete?
Price, number 30.
I'm so impressed with his 2 different colored sneakers. He has an orange sneaker and a green sneaker. What a clever idea.
That's really awesome.
That's so exciting. All right, we've got Wade with the ball. He is looking for the perfect pass.
Nice
He
pass.
makes a pass down the center. He's going for it. He's going to pick that ball up. Number 6 getting ready to take a great shot right now and rebounded well by someone in the middle of the court. I don't know what number they are. And we've got number 30 who's coming back down the court one more time. He's a dominating force on this team.
On that job
Makes a beautiful layup. But a great rebound happens. Number 7 from Bel Air, Destiny Jones with the ball for a split second. And we turned it over, unfortunately, to Joppatown, who once again
wow,
has an
number 30 with another layup.
Yes.
Donovan Webb is just dominating the court.
6-0 in favor of Joppatown at this very moment. But there's still plenty of time on the clock with 9 minutes and 4
these skilled
seconds.
players from Bel Air aren't about to give up any time.
No, they absolutely are
Stuart
not.
Hardman, number 6 from Bel Air High School, loves the Beatles and loves his dog, Ernie. Jonah Willis.
Oh, those are fun names for dogs. I love it. Great shot taken.
Number 27, Jonah Willis is teaching himself Spanish and loves trains.
Number 6 right now from Bel Air, we've got Stuart Hardiman. Again, coming down the court, takes a great shot, rebounded by one of the other Bel Air athletes who looks to take a shot. This is number 7, I believe, and she swishes from the baseline.
Nice shot.
That's Destiny Jones. And Destiny, if you're listening to this later, I love that you like to read and love English class. That makes my English teacher heart happy.
And
what a great cross-court pass and an awesome three-point shot taken all the way from the far side of the court by Joppatown.
What an effort.
Bel Air is going to inbound this ball. Looks like Wade's got the ball. And he's making his way down court, looking for the open player.
Ooh,
great spin move across center court.
Putting
passes
the
it off to
pressure
number
on.
2. Valentina makes a great pass to Stewart. Stewart takes a shot, grabs the rebound, and we're back up for another shot. Great form. And the ball's out of bounds with a quick stoppage of play with 7 minutes, 41 seconds on the clock.
Wow. Hope Breitenbach is a Bel Air player, number 5, and she
Wow!
Rita's
What a great shot from number 22.
25. Oh, it was 32.
32, I think.
And she,
Joppatown.
that would be Colin Foot again.
Colin Foot with a beautiful shot right there. Oh, we have an athlete
Player down.
down on the court.
And the refs are right there with a helping hand.
Yes, as it should be.
Wonderful
Great show
recovery.
Of support, persistence. Look at these athletes who just refuse
It gets rough out there.
to give up.
Basketball is a rough sport. It really is.
It can be. It absolutely can be. I love that they're helping each other find their spots on the court. Good job, number 6. Stuart Hardiman doing a really nice job out there.
Whoa, what a
beautiful shot. Here we go. Wade making his way down the court. Wade takes a second to position himself, takes a great shot outside the three-point line.
Rebounded by
Hits the
Colin.
rim. And now we have Colin, I think that's
Or
Colin.
Donovan Webb again.
Donovan
Number
Webb.
30. Colin and Donovan seem like a great partnership,
They're
a good dynamic
duo.
duo.
Yes. This game sits at 11 to 2 right now in favor of Joppatown with 6 minutes, 18 seconds on the clock. great rebound. We've got the ball in hands of number 6.
Excellent shot.
Who took a great shot. That was Stuart Hardiman. And Joppatown is coming back down the court right now.
With another drive.
With another drive. We'll see what they can do of this. Oh, beautiful three-point shot. Nice rebound. Way to put that ball right back up after it got snatched out of the air. And here we go. It looks like maybe Bel Air is trying to settle themselves down a little bit. Slow down the pace of this game just a touch. And here we go. We've got number 6 with the ball at this point, and that's Stuart Hardiman. Stuart is looking to get that ball
What a good
off.
shot. Recovered again by number 30. Donovan Webb again.
Yes, this is a nice pass outside the 3.
And back to the dynamic duo.
And these girls down low, they are fabulous rebounders. They're just cherry picking what needs to be cherry picked and doing a great job.
One of those ladies, Hope Breitenbach from Bel Air High School, who works at Rita's part-time and has 6 siblings. That's enough for a basketball team.
Woo,
in
you
itself.
could have a whole team. You have 5 on the court and a sub. That was number 30 who just put the ball in the basket again for Joppatown.
Wow, what a day for number 30.
Yes.
He's on fire.
All right, let's see. Oh, that was a great shot.
But recovered again by Joppa, and they're driving back down the court.
Yes, Joppatown
with
seems
time to
have
spare.
A lot of confidence as they come down the court. Bel
And they're
Air
really
playing
working
great
as a
defense.
team.
Here we go again with number 33. I think that's down there. She's doing an exceptionally good job of getting that ball.
There's Bel Air again.
Number 7, great job. Put that ball back up, and
that is Destiny Jones, your reader, Miss Chandler.
Destiny Jones.
And number 30 is Carson Price, and she has her own talk about cookies. She has her own cookie business and plays on the varsity girls basketball team at Bel Air High School.
I think we need to get in touch with her.
The cookie thing is coming back again.
I know. These kids are so multi-talented. I love that. You know, Mrs. Green, one of the things I think is so impressive is these students are practicing in the morning before school, after school, but they're also keeping up with their academic work, participating in other school clubs and activities. So this is a labor of love for them. They are excited to be here. We are excited to be here with them.
And to balance their time and learn all the skills that a complicated game like basketball takes.
Yes.
Takes a very great amount of effort and dedication from each of the athletes you see out there.
And their coaches and their support staff. I just am so impressed and so proud of all the people who are involved in this program. Huge shout out to Kay Lambert, who I know spends so much time, countless hours with her staff organizing this amazing event.
And it runs like clockwork.
It does.
This is our 3rd year. We feel so fortunate. They keep asking us to come back, and we hope they will continue because it is our favorite thing to do all year.
Yep, we were just talking about that with our own students today in our classrooms before we headed out to come to Havre de Grace. About of all the things we get to do as teachers, this is the most joyful, happy event that we can possibly cover, and we're so excited and so proud to be here. So thank you for having us. And back to what's happening on the court. We got a little sidetrack there. Number 26 from Joppatown down low, putting up some great shots just now.
That's Shamia Allen, Joppatown's girls soccer goalie as well.
Oh, that's right. And Wade McDeal back with the ball from Bel Air. Took a beautiful
Look at that
shot.
giant leap to recover the ball. And our last player to meet on Bel Air, last but not least, is Ava Lockerman.
Yes.
And she plays the saxophone, so she makes time for musical instruments as well as sports, as well as the academics. And on the girls basketball team at Bel Air High School.
You're right.
So using her basketball skills to give back to her friends on her other basketball team. I love it.
What a nice shot, Nancy. The student, I can't see who that was. Bel Air. I think that might have been Stewart, but I'm not sure.
We'll have to watch the instant replay.
Yes, maybe so. Oh my gosh, look at this great defense down low. Joppatown put another bucket up and in. It's currently 15-14. 15-4 with 1 minute 40 seconds remaining on the clock. What a beautiful pass to the open player who so unselfishly is waiting to decide whether she's going to take
a great shot. There it is for number 5.
Hope the ball in.
Breitenbach, wonderful job. Sunk that basket.
She's going to celebrate with some Ritas on the way home.
That's right.
I love that. Okay, we're inbounding the ball. We're heading into the last 1 minute of this matchup between Joppatown and Bel Air High School.
Fierce hustle down the court for 26.
Yes, excellent hustle.
Looking around. That defense is just tough.
Number 29 makes a beautiful pass.
Bel Air gets it back.
Number 3 from Bel Air, Wade McCartan takes the basket.
What a great shot.
59.
Can you see the joy on Wade's face?
Yes.
And do you hear the cheers in the gymnasium full of people rooting for them?
The
Here
crowd
they go.
has gone wild over that last shot by Wade. And it is such an exciting matchup with only 38 seconds left. We're sitting at 15-9. Bel Air has Joppatown has the ball. They've taken a great shot. Heading in for the rebound, looks like another Joppatown athlete, and we will see what happens in these closing seconds of this matchup between these two powerhouse
so
teams.
close, and 20 seconds just to go. Will they make another hoop before the buzzer sounds?
Let's see. Number 7 making every effort to get close to that net to put up the ball.
Oh, what a great shot. That was such a good try.
Joppatown heading down the court, dribbling, makes
what a layup. Oh, awesome.
4 seconds on the clock. 17-9.
And there's the buzzer for the finish. And that is Joppatown over Bel Air 17-9.
Yes. We would like to take a minute to,
an instant replay of Wade. Look at this. He is dribbling, and watch that great shot.
Yeah, he did a great job. Set his feet, takes a great shot, and I love
and that's from pretty far out. Look at that face, that joy. We all know how it feels to celebrate when you make the basket.
100%.
I, of course, don't often make the basket, nowhere near as many times as they do in backyard basketball with my boys. I kind of get made fun of, but Miss Chandler's made a lot of baskets in her days.
I have played some basketball in my lifetime. I don't know if I scored a lot of baskets. I was a much better defender than offensive player. This basketball tournament that we are hosting right now is hosted by Havre de Grace High School and Middle School this year, with over 145 athletes participating in this event. The tournament has games running consecutively in both the gymnasium where we are, the main gym, with teams divided by skill ability into 2 different leagues, the Chesapeake and the Susquehanna League. We would like to give some special thanks to the students from Havre de Grace High School who are volunteering this evening. Many Havre de Grace students set up for the event by preparing equipment and setting up scoreboard systems. And during the event, countless Havre de Grace High School students are serving as announcers, scorekeepers, and running the clocks, keeping the games running smoothly. All those things are necessary and important. Other Havre de Grace students are volunteering to be greeters and assist all the guests as they arrive. It takes a multitude, Nancy.
It takes a village for a basketball tournament.
To keep things running smoothly and create a successful tournament. Many thanks to the Havre de Grace staff, the administration, and student volunteers. A big shout out to Heather Crawford, the site coordinator for this event and the organizer of all the Havre de Grace High School student volunteers.
And a big shout out to Kay Lambert as well. And we would be remiss if we didn't shout out, as our own peeps, our North Hartford people come out and join the court, to Mr. Pollocky and Mr. Cullis and Miss Marzullo for giving us all coverage, the coaches, the MCs, the teachers who are all here from all the way up in North Hartford. Our team is taking the court, and they are about to play against Edgewood in the next matchup. A big shout out also to the volunteer referees, the gym teachers, the Fallston High students, and the HCC student referees. Thank you for your assistance in keeping the games rolling along and the athletes on track, and giving us all this day to remember with memories for life. To see the unity, not just within the teams, but between the schools and county-wide at the event like this is such a highlight of our year.
Oh my goodness, isn't it ever? It really is. It's just one of those things, if you haven't experienced it firsthand, seen it in person, sometime make the trip. It is worth it. I promise you, you will leave here a happier, more contented, more hopeful person than when you arrived. The Sports for Life program has been designed to provide high school students with significant physical limitations or handicapping conditions an opportunity to participate in high school athletics with the support of same-age peers. And the Sports for Life program is twofold: building peer relationships and improving athletic skills to promote lifetime wellness. And we're going to take a pause just right this second to get into the game that's just starting on the court.
There's our people, our North Harford team.
What a beautiful spin move down the court, and a follow-up shot made by Edgewood right out of the gate within the first 10 seconds of this game. This is Edgewood High School and North Harford Gold on the court right now. I'm not sure who made that first basket. It happened so fast, but there's 2 points on the board. And we've got number 6 from North Harford, made a great pass down low, and
that's Ethan Morris, who's getting ready to join Future Links next year. So he'll be switching teams after graduation this year.
Number 23, again, I think that's who that was from Edgewood. That's Tiwan. No, that's not who that is. Number 23, Mrs. Green, we have from Edgewood High School. There we go, we have their roster. Philip Gadsden. He likes to wear mixed matched socks. I can't see if he's got mixed matched socks on today. We'll have to check that out and see if he does. The ball's being inbound right now by Edgewood.
I see some of our familiar faces from North Harford.
Yes.
On the North Harford team, we have
number
Sam D. Bastiani.
Yes.
Who
go ahead, I'm sorry.
Also plays percussion for the North Harford Marching Band. We have Alyssa Harding, number 2. She has 21 pets at home to take care of when she's not practicing her basketball skills.
My goodness, that is a lot of
pets.
Animals. We also have Alex Stutz, who's wearing number 9 today, who likes working on cars and trucks. And Michael Carico, number 27 from North Harford. I recently got to see him perform in the North Harford High School talent show, where he won for an original rap that he wrote. What an amazing thing. So not only can he play basketball, but he can break out in song and carry a tune and hit a beat. So maybe we'll get some performance from him at halftime of this event. Wouldn't that be fantastic?
That would be amazing.
Go ahead.
We've got Christian Marble, number 8, who loves to listen to music from Elvis and Michael Jackson. Eugene Liebel, number 4, who is in my art class and paints amazing trees, but also likes to collect sticks and make stick movies with them. Number 7 is Michaela Reed. She has 2 brothers and 8 sisters. Again, enough for a basketball team herself.
We could have 2 players and have 2 basketball teams. Between some of these athletes. We also have Zach Newsom, who loves to play video games, and Grace Sather and Ethan Morris, who are on the team. And Grace is a cheerleader, and Ethan Morris will be attending Future Links next year.
Joining Ethan and Grace, we have Jed Carl, who plays baseball for North Harford. Katrina Winkler, number 26. Her favorite food is chicken nuggets.
Oh, they sound delicious right about now, Mrs. Green. We also have Tiwanis Oji is the only girl in her family apart from her mother, and you can find her donning number 23 on the court today.
Michaela Sunderhouse, number 57, knows every word to Super Bass by Nicki Minaj.
That is impressive.
That is impressive.
That is impressive. Let's take a break for just a second and catch up with some of the
action on the court.
We've got number 1, Xavier Amos.
Quick pass to 44, but 9 is working on a steal.
That is actually Josh Hambrick, who also loves football. So not only is he a great basketball player, he is a great football player. We're bringing some new athletes onto the court right now, making some substitution. North Harford is ready at the gate for this inbound.
Michaela's gonna take the check, or no, that's Mikey. Mikey's got the ball, number 2.
Mikey's got the ball. He's coming down the court. He's looking for the open pass, makes it to number 9 of North Harford. That looks like Alex. Alex makes a great pass back to number 27.
And
Michael.
Oh, so close.
And we're giving it back to Michael
Try
right now.
again for another shot. Oh, but he's got defense putting the pressure on.
Great defense in front of him. Wow, that one went right off the rim. Great rebound by Edgewood High School.
Edgewood dominating right now, 4-0. Look at that drive down the court by number 44.
That last rebound was by number 58. Unfortunately, I don't have her name on our roster, but wow, oh no, number 50, excuse me. And that was Aisha Thomas, who claims to be very creative. That was a really awesome rebound last time down court. Okay, the Hawks are making their way back up court. Great
Number
pass made to Mikey.
38. That's Nick Anderson, who's number 4 for the North Hartford soccer team.
Alex takes a 3. It's rebounded down low by one of the North Hartford athletes who's trying to make things happen and move that ball a little bit. Another great rebound down low.
Look at the passing. They're really working as a team, going all the way around, using that team ethic, such unselfish play.
Good.
There's Alyssa Harding with a great shot.
The North Hartford athletes are doing an exceptional job of moving this ball around the court, side to side.
Let's meet the rest of the North Hartford team.
Yes, I think we left off with
Demetrius Densmore. He's an art student of mine. Number 34 is a best buddy and has 2 goats.
Yes, and I have to say, Lance Sunderhouse and I have something in common. His favorite food is chicken Alfredo.
I love chicken Alfredo.
Mine.
All of this talk about food is making me very hungry, I have to say.
Yes, we have a special guest who's just made her way up to the booth right now, and this is Erin Mock,
let Miss Mock say hello to you in TV land. We miss her so much at North Hartford, but we know she's amazing at Hartford Tech, and that you're also happy that you got her for your principal.
We are getting
Hey world, way to go Sports for Life basketball.
We're happy you're here, Miss Mock. We're just in time to see the Hawks take the court, though I'm sure that you're also cheering for your Hartford Tech people. Right now we're looking at number 35, Eric Valenza, whose favorite color is green.
That's a great color.
Me too, I love that one. And Zion Diaz, who's in the top 1% in the country in water polo. Who knew?
That's so cool.
That is incredibly
I didn't know we had water polo.
A great pass down low. We've got a good opportunity right here to make something happen. And
a good pass intercepted back by Edgewood, and they drive down the court again.
North Hartford's playing some exceptionally good defense. They're being tenacious about getting back down the court quickly. What an awesome job. We're turning, ready to make a basket, and here we go. It looks like this is an easy 2 points.
Wow, amazing. And that was number, I can't see the number of the jersey.
I don't know what the number of the jersey was.
I'm looking to see who won that basket.
That's okay. We got it. Alex is back down the court right now. Ball to Mikey. And Edgewood has picked up that ball. They're dribbling down the court.
Number 1.
This number 1 has some great spin moves, Nancy. I'm not sure.
That is Josh Hambrick, and he also loves football, so maybe he's got some of those spin moves from all his athletic competitions.
Wow, that was a great shot taken outside the 3-point line by number 44 of Edgewood.
That was Edgewood.
Farrell Gadsden, whose favorite color is red. How ironic that he gets to wear red on his jersey. So
that worked out pretty well.
Lucky ducky for him. Number 38 from North Hartford, heading down the court right now, making some things happen. And that's Nicholas Anderson. We've got the ball back in the hands of number 1, I think that is, from Edgewood. That's Xavier
Amos. Number who loves anime.
He does love anime. Okay, looks like the Hawks are getting ready to make some substitutions.
Mikey's got the ball.
Mikey
Quick pass to number 9.
We did make some great substitutions right now. That was awesome. Oh, we're moving around, trying to get nice job.
Zion Diaz, our water polo. But Edgewood gets the rebound, and it's back down to the other end of the court. The rest of our team from North Hartford includes Jamail Holmes, who went ziplining, whitewater rafting, and kayaking in Costa Rica with his sister and 30 other high school students.
Yes, and he has the good fortune of being the grandson to one of our amazing educators at North Hartford. Ashley Pica is also on this team, and her favorite color is blue, and she, ironically, says her fact is that she also is a twin, and her twin also is on the team, Savannah Pica. Aiden Jablin's favorite singer is Drake. Drew Tagliaferri is the Hawks mascot at all North Hartford High School events. So if you ever see the mascot, that's who's hiding around in that costume. Luke Fortune's favorite food is pizza, and Paige Roten loves to travel, but her dream destination, and mine too, is to Greece.
That would be an amazing destination.
Yes, Jake Reynolds plays rugby. He's also one of my students, and he's on the North Bay Club team. We just had 2 points put on the board. So the score right now is 4-13 in favor of Edgewood High School. 5 minutes remain in this matchup. I love seeing athletes who put their arms up on defense, and we saw some of that
tough
just a
guarding.
minute ago. They are just prepared and ready, positioning themselves for an opportunity to get that ball and make something happen.
It's amazing how independent and how well everyone knows the game. They are coached so well. It is so impressive.
Right, we're making our way down court to the corner.
And look at
we
this.
have some good defense.
Oh, what defense.
What
Michaela
great-
blocks that shot. That was tough.
Did. Michaela wasn't giving up without a fight over there in the corner. So good. Here we go.
Oh, but
And
another
nice
chance
pass
for
again.
redemption. And score! It's 2 points. Wonderful job. And I love the high fives.
Me too. That smile says it all from that athlete.
The looks on their faces,
I'm just so happy.
the pride, the accomplishment, because for all of the athletes today, it is a huge personal accomplishment to come and participate in an amazing event like that, to cheer for your classmates, to cheer for all of the student athletes
for
participating
sure.
today. I know they love it.
Number 44 is not coming down this court without making himself
Wow, and the
known.
ball is loose. Who's going to get to it first?
Wow.
23 with the rebound there.
23 making his way back down the court, driving to the baseline, makes a pass to the wide open athlete standing on the baseline.
That's
shot.
Philip
Missed.
Gadsden, number 23, and sometimes he wears mismatched socks.
I love that. I haven't seen them yet. I've been looking for Jamel Holmes making a beautiful pass.
To Michaela, and she goes to
Michaela.
shoot.
Michaela is going
Go!
to
Yay! 2 points for Michaela.
Michaela puts 2 points on the board.
That was a great shot.
And Alex celebrating with her out there.
Michaela Reed
15-6 in favor of
and her
Edgewood. 3
teammates
minutes.
continue to celebrate. Haley Herring, number 20 from North Hartford, whose favorite animal is a Frenchie dog.
Oh my goodness, that's so cute.
Brooklyn Brown, number 33.
Instant
Here comes the
replay.
instant replay.
Look at the celebration between Alex and Michaela. Oh my gosh.
And you see Coach Stahl,
And
the
Jamel.
marvelous Colby Stahl, our special educator from North Hartford, who just is amazing.
Great pass to Alex, who's looking for another pass back. Mikey takes
Cheering
the
for
shot.
Mikey as he
right off
almost
the
gets it
rim.
in. But look at the drive, the persistence.
Number 23 right down court with the reaction and response to that last rebound. Jamel Holmes with the ball,
Stealing
tosses
it
it out.
back to Dimitri Densmore,
Dimitri Densmore to
who hands
Alex,
it off to Alex.
who's looking for a pass. He's
And
looking for
really
a pass.
moving fast. Michaela's right there to
Michaela,
receive
can
it.
she do it again? Same spot, different shot,
And oh,
missed
so
that
close.
one. Right off the tips of the finger of number 23 from Edgewood. Looks like it'll be North Hartford's ball.
This is a close one.
1 minute, 51 seconds. Alex with the shot from the corner. And Edgewood has the rebound.
But Edgewood
go.
recovers.
Big drive down the court from number 23 from Edgewood, who makes the shot. Easy peasy. North Hartford inbound that ball. 1 minute, 36 seconds.
It's such a fast-moving game.
It
You
really is.
really have to keep
Whoa.
going.
We had a pass that went backwards.
A back pass. That might have been a strategic move.
I love that. I thought it was clever and interesting, and it keeps everybody on their toes.
Never know
Jamel,
what to expect.
Nice fake. Alex, nice fake. Back to Michaela. Right
Oh,
on her fingertips.
stolen by number 44 from Edgewood, and that would be Pharrell Gadsden again. Meet some other players on the Edgewood team. We have Chris Alves Anderson, number 4, who's very energetic.
And Keelan Berry, number 13, who describes themselves as being funny. So
I love it.
I do
Me too. I don't think my children think that I'm as funny as I think I am.
I think you're funny, Nancy.
I think I'm funny. I think you're funny too.
We also have Andrea Falcon, number 45, who loves SpongeBob. And we also have Alicia Falcon, who says that she's nice. And so we're just so
We try to identify with that as well.
Yes,
Miss
we
Chandler and I
do.
try.
We like that description. We are nice.
What
people
a
too.
shot, Mikey! Oh, so close.
It was in and out.
Just around the rim.
Yes, here we go. We're back down court with Edgewood taking one shot in the final
Wow.
seconds of this matchup.
The
Alex,
rebound recovered.
Rebound, looks up. He's taking the drive. Whoa, a little body going on there. Jamel's going to pass that ball off to Michaela.
Michaela's
going to
right
take
in
a
a
great
sweet
shot.
spot.
Let's see if we can finish this out with a
Oh,
basket.
so close, but
Nice.
Edgewood recovers.
Second big pass down the court to number 1 from Edgewood. Xavier has that ball, puts it in with only 1 second left on the clock. And
What a
here's
game.
the buzzer. Final score, 21 points for Edgewood High School, just 6 at North Hartford High School.
A few teammates we just didn't get to. Jaden Matthews, number 41, who likes to play outside with his friends playing for Edgewood.
And Aisha Thomas, who describes herself as being creative.
For North Hartford, which has a very impressive sized team. So many kids. Brooklyn Brown does star cheerleading. Jacob Babiak had Mr. A for 7th grade.
Oh my.
Ashley Shilaki, her favorite vacation spot is Florida. And Chris Gray actually fell during the last basketball tournament. So we're really glad that Chris didn't fall this time.
Yes, and some of these athletes at North Hartford are multitasking, as all these athletes in all these high schools are, and we're just so grateful that they're giving up some time to be with us today.
There's movement on the court as we transition to the next game. C. Milton Wright versus Patterson Mill.
Yes.
Hold on to your hats.
And while you're waiting, we just wanted to share with you that during practice, we've been told that these athletes learn each other's strengths and limitations, just as teammates in all levels of sports do. And in all Sports for Life athletic programs, the rules and equipment are modified to meet the unique needs of every athlete. You may have noticed that in the last matchup where some of our student athletes were using baskets that were in the corners of the court and not the traditional baskets at the end of the court. In bowling and bocce ball, ramps are used for students who are who physically have difficulty in lifting and releasing the ball. Lighter weight balls and bumpers are used for some athletes needing those supports to be successful. Peer helpers assist in setting up the ramps and placing the ball on the ramps for athletes that need assistance.
As Ms. Chandler said, you might notice the baskets that are a little lower in the corners of the court. A lower basket and sometimes even a catapult to propel a ball is an option for athletes who have limitations in range of motion. The modified equipment allows all athletes to participate and challenge themselves whatever their level in the game of basketball. The basketball rules are modified to allow traveling and double dribbling. I do know those basketball terms because I was pretty bad about traveling and double dribbling, but this is allowed in this tournament. So athletes who have difficulty with ball control won't have any problems out there today.
The intent of Sports for Life program is to promote athletic achievement and encourage team spirit. And I would think those two things alone are just so incredibly important.
And so evident and on display here today in every way possible.
Yep, from the adults to the students to the fans. The rules are adjusted for the athletes to provide equal opportunity for participation and to highlight the skills of every single athlete out there. We're going to pause for just a second and check out what's happening at center
on the court. We've got Patterson versus C. Milton Wright. Let's talk about some of these players out there on the court today.
We've got Anastasia Kizenko from C. Milton Wright, who likes to sing in her spare time, and Zaid Shawbeck, number 26, who placed first in snowshoeing at the Special Olympics, and he loves roller coasters. Isn't that awesome?
That's so cool.
He's got fast feet to be working out there on the snowy hills. And
that's hard. Have you ever been snowshoeing? It is very challenging.
I don't know that I could do that. I'm not sure I could
You could do it. It's like walking with great big duck feet almost, but you have to have very good balance.
And we've got Zach Zygrest, number 20, who loves to play video games and really likes Zelda. Those athletes are all playing for C. Milton Wright today.
Along with Nigel Duncan, number 29, who likes to dance to all music, and he likes Reese cups.
Oh my goodness, he'd be in big trouble up here in the booth because that's
we did sneak a Reese cup up here, I will admit.
Right out of the gate, we've got a shot by number 15 from it looks like Patterson Mill, and there's 2 points on the board.
Tyler Stevenson with the 2-point score, and Tyler loves playing sports and video games.
Very good. Number 7, it looks like, from C. Milton Wright is heading down the court. That's Maria Kazenko, whose favorite food is donuts. Quick turnaround right now. Patterson Mill ticked that ball, made a great rebound. Excellent pass down court.
I love to see how the teammates on the court are helping one another. Number 17 helping number 11, nowhere to go in the game. So Jacob Arnold, number 11, who loves dinosaurs and Godzilla from Patterson Mill, and lots of help from Justin Wassanus, the Best Buddies treasure, number 17. So I love to see that collaboration.
That last basket was put in the bucket by Tyler Stevenson once again, who has the ball, making a drive down court.
It's all about students helping students.
He's given up that ball to another athlete on the team. What a great show of being an excellent teammate. Tyler back with the ball. He's rebounded. And he
well,
puts in his
2
third
points
basket.
again for Tyler Stevenson.
Yes, he did. He put in his 3rd basket. The first 6 points of the game are due to Tyler's tenacity.
That's amazing.
We've got a great shot that was just taken by another athlete from C. Milton Wright. Here we go. It looks like we're looking for Tyler down
Number
low.
15 again.
What an awesome pass made by Tyler's teammate. I'm going to try and catch his uniform, his jersey number on the far side in just a minute. That looks
Aaron Fallon on 27 from C. Milton. And Aaron likes to play basketball, so this is perfect for him. His teammate Sophie Elder, number 3, also on C. Milton, likes to play basketball.
Mrs. Green, we've got athlete coming down the court, just driving down the lane, number 11 from
Jacob Arnold.
Patterson Mill High School. He loves
wow, swoosh, what a good, look at those happy faces.
Shot. He did an amazing job. Jacob loves dinosaurs and Godzilla. I think he just put some Godzilla moves on that ball.
I think you're right about that.
And here we go again. This
number
is number
14
from Patterson Mill. That's Logan Gottlieb. Logan has made some really incredibly unselfish passes today. It is so wonderful to see.
The generosity.
He just wants to get that ball to athletes who are getting it in the bucket. And without him, that wouldn't be happening. So bravo to Logan Gottlieb.
The sportsmanship, the team ethic, the camaraderie on the court is so palpable today. It is just so inspirational. We love it.
It really is. Here we go. We've got another athlete from Patterson Mill making her way down the court right now.
Number one. That's Mia Padian. And she just made her basket. She loves hanging out with her friends and family and her teammates, including Glenn Eisen.
Yep.
Who enjoys playing video games and eating snacks. Again, a child of my own heart.
Yes, totally agree. Those snacks this time of day for sure.
Alyssa.
Number 9 coming down the court now, Mrs. Green. We'll come back to Alyssa in a minute. Number 9, very definitively making his way down court, heads down, and tries to make a shot. 15 has rebounded that ball, and we've now got the ball back in the hands of C. Milton Wright.
Number 9.
We're looking for some athletes. 26, athlete wearing the jersey number 26, Zaid Schalbeck. I'm not sure how to say that. Really nice job.
What a shot.
Our first basket for C. Milton Wright. It's now 14-2.
Our C. Milton players include David Olvax, number 24, who likes to play baseball and going to play in the All-Star game in Georgia.
Oh, how awesome. Congratulations, David. We also have Miguel King, who also loves video games and rides at Busch Gardens, and Gabriel Aziz, who likes to go to Hershey Park. Sounds like they could make a day of it. Busch Gardens
sounds like a fun day to me.
Park. We also have Javi Correz, whose favorite food is nachos, and Victoria Perkovic, whose favorite foods are French fries and iced tea. I think I'm gonna hang out with them. I like all those
These
foods.
food choices are great.
Yep, making me hungry the longer we get into the afternoon. Aaron Fallon and Sophia Elder, both, thank goodness, are here to play the sport they love best, basketball.
That's awesome.
And then we also have Ian Smith of C. Milton Wright and Alex Hoffman. Ian Smith says his favorite food is mac and cheese, and he loves all sports.
I love mac and cheese.
And Alex Hoffman, pizza is on the menu for Alex. We also have the last 2 athletes, Joey Snarsky and Tommy Gunter. And Joey loves to go to Wawa and watch the movie Frozen.
Ooh, what a shot.
Yes, and Tommy Gunter plays soccer and tennis. Again, all these athletes just so impressive with all the things they're involved in. Look
And
at
having
this
to balance
teamwork.
all of this and the academics. And mind you, they all get up before 6 o'clock in the morning to get to school and spend a whole day working very hard at school on their
certainly do.
academics. And then following it up by a whole evening of sports practice. It is not easy to be a student athlete, and we are so proud of all of these student athletes on the courts
100%.
today.
It does. It takes a special kind of person to be able to balance all those things. You know that. You have 2 boys. I have 2 girls, all of them athletes and students and scholars. And it is a very delicate balance of trying to do everything and do it well. And so we're grateful for these students and their willingness to participate.
And it all leads up to a magnificent event. All of that hard work has been leading to this day and this tournament where we can come together and celebrate all of the success and the hard work that's gone into getting to this point.
For sure. And here we go. We've got some new athletes on the court. We had some substitutions made. We're back down to Patterson Mill here with the ball. Yes, it looks like there's a pass being made right there to an athlete from Patterson Mill, and they keep passing that ball along. And we've got number 11 with the ball, Jacob Arnold.
He's back again for another 2 points.
Back again to see if we can get this ball in the bucket.
So close. What a good shot.
Number 14 is hustling his way back down the court to grab that ball.
That's
Passes it
Logan
off to number
Gottlieb.
9. Number 9 making his
Glenn
way
Eisen.
straight down the center of the court, passes the ball off to another athlete who is making a move towards the court, towards the basket, and puts the ball
What a good
up.
shot.
What a great shot.
I
Ball-
just can't get over how generous and unselfish each of these players are. And they're not in it for their own personal glory, Miss Chandler. They are in it to work as teammates and support one another. And that makes the best team of all.
I couldn't agree more.
Best
It's
team
my
ethic.
favorite part about this. We talk all the time. You've taught drama for a long time. You know about ensemble ethic. This is the epitome of ensemble ethic. We
And
want what's
teamwork.
best. Look at this. Right now is the perfect
Woo!
example. Number 6.
That was amazing. Number 6 from C. Milton Wright. That's Victoria Pekovic with the
Yes.
2 points in the basket.
We
And she
are
is very proud.
So proud of her. Well done. Look at this. We've just passed the ball in. We've got some coaching happening between some athletes who are making their way down the court. Patterson Mill looks like they're going to be heading to the far end to see what they can make happen. Number 9 has the ball.
Miguel King.
Miguel King looks like he's going for
He's
it
on
right now.
fire by the basket.
He is not intimidated
But
at all
he's
by
got to
that.
face the defense of Alyssa Wasanias, number 4, who also loves watching YouTube and reading books. And
David-
she's with Kimberly Lynn, and Kim is a member of Best Buddies, and they are a force to be reckoned with on the defense for Patterson Mill.
Yes, and we've got Cole Whitehurst, who is also participating today, and he enjoys being on the computer and learning about astronomy.
What a cool subject. Oh, look at that big shot, and
By
it's in. Swish.
Patterson Mill, number 14. That shot made by Logan Gottlieb.
And Logan looks proud and is so happy with that victory and that shot.
Yes, he should be. It currently is 18-6 in favor of Patterson Mill High School right now. 5 minutes, 47 seconds on the clock. We've got a ball being inbounded by Patterson Mill right now in the hands of number 11, who's coming back down the court.
Jacob Arnold
making
headed
his
down
way.
for maybe his 3rd attempt at a basket today.
Let's see what Jacob has in the tank
He
now.
looks determined.
He's moving, determination, persistence, and a positive attitude. And let's see what happens when this shot goes up.
Unstoppable.
And he's unstoppable. Great rebound by our C. Milton Wright friends, who are making their way back down the court. Number 24, that's David Olivax.
And again, how generous. Let's let
Beautiful
everybody have a
passing.
turn and share.
Yes.
Back to Victoria, and she gets it in
And
the corner.
Victoria.
What teamwork for another 2 points for C. Milton Wright.
And they're celebrating.
They're
Yes.
making that comeback.
18-8 on the board right now. 4:50 left in the game. Number 1 from Patterson Mill making her way down. That's Mia Patton.
And another basket for Mia. I think that's her second of the day today.
So much joy at that basket when that ball goes through that
You
net
can
for
see
these athletes.
everybody celebrate every time anybody makes a basket. That's what's so wonderful. It doesn't matter if it's on your team or not. Everybody's cheering for everyone in this gymnasium today.
We go. Number 33 getting ready to take a shot right now from Seaman
Yes.
Wright. And it's a beautiful Ian Smith basket. Well done. We have Patterson Mill with the ball right now, and they are making their way again back down the court. But C. Milton Wright is not to be taken lightly. This is absolutely an epic showdown between these two teams and these amazing athletes. C. Milton Wright is down low.
What a pass.
For a great defense.
Back to number 1, and she does it again.
I think that might
she
be
is
her
on fire.
4th basket of the afternoon from Mia.
What a night she's having. She'll have so much to celebrate.
Yes, her coach is so excited and clapping on the far side of the court, and her teammates are doing the same thing.
Which brings us to the exemplary staff members, like the coaches you see, which each of these teams, the Sports for Life program is comprised of extraordinary staff members who go above and beyond for the sake of each of the athletes you see on the court today.
They certainly do.
The coaches coordinate and schedule practices. They organize the permission slips. They travel and prepare the team. Our own North Hartford people had to drive 45 minutes to come to the tournament today.
Yes.
And we love it. It's such a great experience to travel and get out of our building on a beautiful spring day. But coaching involves a lot of commitment and planning prior to the big event today that we've all been working up to. The coaches are comprised of special educators, physical educators, para-educators, inclusion helpers who collaborate with each other to design practices that are motivating and promote the success of every athlete. And you can see that so apparently for yourselves if you're tuned in to the Hartford Cable Network and watching today. It's so evident the hard work and the love that the coaches put in and how that's shown by the attitude and the sportsmanship of the players on the court today.
You are absolutely right, Nancy. It is so very clear that there is a lot of dedication and passion and time and motivation necessary to pull off a tournament of this nature, and we're so grateful that Hartford County is filled with teachers and educators and staff members and students and parents who care and want the best for kids and who are doing everything they can to make these kinds of events possible. So for that, we are exceptionally grateful. I'm not sure if you can see what's happening across the court right now, Nancy, with these pom-poms and the athletes at
There's
C.
some
Milton Wright.
cheering
It's
going
just
on for the
so
other
fun.
team.
Yes, it's so fun to watch.
And the school spirit for each individual school, the school pride that each school brings to the table. It's just such something that our entire community and our entire school system can be incredibly proud of. And we are so grateful to Kate Lambert for all of the hard work she puts in, and again for inviting us back to be the MCs, because we love spending this joyful day with the athletes of Hartford County.
Oh my goodness, it is such a special occasion and such a special experience. And as a veteran educator like you, Nancy, I feel like it's just one of those things that makes North Hartford so extraordinary. So glad to be here, glad to be with you.
Yes.
With 1 minute left on the clock, we are at 24-14.
Oh, and it's down to the C. Milton group at the end. 29 makes a shot, just missed. And number 9 with the rebound.
Yes, they have been exceptional. Patterson Mill has done some exceptionally good work today in the rebounding department. I think sometimes we don't give enough credit to our defenders on the court, who just you know, have to be present and move their feet and keep their hands up and just absolutely pay attention to what's happening all around the court. Patterson Mill has made their way down the court.
And Alyssa makes a basket.
Done. We are now at
Alyssa
26.
Wasanius.
Yes, 26-14 with 17 seconds left on the clock. Mrs. Green, I think this might be our highest scoring game.
This is
on both sides of the ball.
Wow, what a shot.
What an awesome shot.
That was almost mid-court, I think.
Yes.
And look at the celebration on the teammates' faces. What a game.
Yes.
The score just does not indicate how exciting and close that whole game was.
Yes. That last basket was put up by Alex Hoffman of C. Milton Wright. We just want to make sure we mention that. What an impressive Oh, here it comes one more time. You'll get a chance to see Alex making his way down the court, sets his feet, puts that ball up, and swish. Right
And
to
look at the celebration.
I
Oh,
love
wait, that might
it.
have been not a was that a celebration, or is that,
Yeah.
whoops, they just scored again.
Oh, no, this is the same. This was the
Oh, it was a replay.
Nancy. What are we going to do? Okay, folks, we are gearing up for another matchup in just a few minutes. But before we do that, we just wanted to take a few minutes to let you know that athletics and special education help provide funding and equipment and staffing to support practices and competitions of this nature. Special thanks to the following for making this event possible tonight. We'd like to thank Brad Spence, the principal at Havre de Grace High School, Sarah Doyle, assistant principal at Havre de Grace High School, Ryan Tully, assistant principal, Havre de Grace High School, Colleen Sassadelli, supervisor of special education, Shannon Jennings Jones, coordinator of special education at the secondary level, Kim Harner, special education teacher specialist, Kim Manzo, coordinator of low incidence special education, Debbie Bassler, supervisor of athletics and sports for life, Trisha Smith, program and poster designer, Melissa Wilson, Kara Deford, Charmaine Bishop, tournament nurses, Heather Crawford, site coordinator, adapted physical education department members, Amanda Evans, Jean Greiser, Katie Pico, Kay Lambert. Referees, Dave Hobson, Sheila Collins, Charlie Hobson, Drew Hobson, Gordon Leftgowitz, Don Stroh, and Blaine Dale. Havre de Grace High School student volunteers have served as announcers and scoreboard operators and greeters, and we'd like to thank them too. There's too many to name. And Hartford Cable Network was kind enough to allow Nancy and I to come back. So again, this is Jen Chandler and
Nancy Green.
And we are so happy to be here. And we also would like to give a special shout out to Life Touch Photography, who is here taking pictures for yearbooks that you can purchase at your high schools. All the way through the county at every different school, and this is just a great opportunity to capture in pictures what's actually happening on the courts. So we're so grateful again, and so many
recording
people to thank.
Those memories for life.
Yep, and if we have missed anybody in the thank yous department, we are just saying a big shout out, a big thank you to anyone and everyone who has done anything to make sure that these kids have this opportunity. So bravo on a job well done, and we are moving right along schedule.
We see the next teams taking the court right now. We've got Hartford Academy and Hartford Tech versus, it looks like, Future Links, if I'm correct.
I think
or is it
right.
Aberdeen?
I think you're right. It looks,
oh, maybe it's Aberdeen.
I'm not 100%
I think the Future
sure.
Links are coming up to join us in the stands and watch. So
yes, could
I
be.
read that wrong. It's Hartford Academy and Hartford Tech versus Aberdeen coming up at 4:05.
Hartford Academy, Hartford Tech against Aberdeen at 4:05. So Mrs. Green, I know when I played basketball in high school, one of the things that was always so exciting was all of the things that were happening on the bench, that you sometimes get to see things from the bench that you don't get to see from the court. And I have to say, one of the things I have really enjoyed today was seeing how well these coaches are getting every athlete onto the court at some point to participate.
Everybody
in some
gets
way,
some time.
and everybody gets some time, and that's wonderful to see. I think it's good for kids. I think it's good for just the balance of play and the opportunity to sort of showcase different skills at different times. And so I'm grateful for that happening.
And also, I would have to mention on that note, the conduct of the athletes from the bench.
Yes.
They're quietly waiting for their turn. They're rooting for all of the players on the court, including their own teammates. But again, the sportsmanship is just incredible. The professionalism, the conduct that the athletes, they take great pride and lots of responsibility in having the best conduct as an athlete on the court.
Right, and you know, I think that's something that comes as a reflection of their coaches.
Amen.
I think if you set the standard for what your expectations are and you hold students and athletes to that, then they will rise to the occasion. And it's nice to see that these students, you're right, are really doing the right thing and being thoughtful.
They're very well coached, and they're applying what their wonderful coaches have work to instill in them at every moment.
Right, and it's not just about being an excellent athlete on the court, but being an excellent team member off of the court.
And not about the glory, but about the generosity.
Right,
and that's such a rewarding thing to see.
Sure, I would say my most favorite moment in that last game was when the students who were making baskets were just grateful to the people who passed them the ball. And I have always been a firm believer that it's never about the person who puts the points on the board, but the person who's giving the assists so that those things can happen. And I think it's been impressive to watch today how many times people have unselfishly given up the ball for the person who's in a better position or hasn't had an opportunity yet on the court to have their moment of glory. And you know,
and there's the bench and the crowd. We've seen the crowd from all different high schools all around Harford County. There are folks from every corner of our county in this gym here today. And likewise, the sportsmanship, the cheering for every player, the smiles on everyone's faces. It really is a must-do event at some point in your life. You have to come spend the day here with these athletes and their coaches and wonderful teachers and be here for yourself, because it is so rewarding and inspirational. And this isn't the only season. This is just the big final last tournament. But we've had 3 amazing send-offs so far for 3 tournaments this year. So our coaches have been working all through the fall and winter, all through the spring, and this is the last. So it's really a 3-sport coach. You're not just coaching a fall sport, you're coaching fall, winter, and spring.
We had bowling in the winter, and we had bocce
and basketball. And again, we've had cornhole, but this is something that they participate in. And I love how our whole school gets involved, and I'm certain it's the same at every high school. But today in the atrium, when the North Harford band was playing the fight song and we had a big send-off for our Sports for Life team, that joy also is palpable. So it's great for our entire school, not just those of us that are here at the gym today, but it's a point of pride for everyone, and I'm certain that that is the same across the county.
I think so too. I think it's so wonderful to see just that camaraderie, that spirit, that energy, and that's being translated onto the court right away, right now, as we start this next game between Aberdeen and also Harford Tech. So here we go. We are in the next matchup. Game just started, and we are going to give you a play-by-play about what's happening. We just had our first bucket.
Wow, what a shot.
Already in the basket.
2 points already on the board, just that fast.
Yes, looks like
let's meet our Aberdeen players.
From Aberdeen, and this is Aberdeen blue against Harford Academy, Harford Tech red, I think, if I'm not mistaken, Mrs. Green. And
so from Aberdeen, we have a wonderful team, Ryan Beiser, who loves weightlifting, and the music band Skillet.
Yep, that's an athlete we've seen earlier today. He's had a heck of a day playing. Here we go, we're coming down court right now. Number 2 from Aberdeen.
That's Ryan Beiser, who we just talked about, number 2. Oh, Ethan Golding, number 2. I see.
Here we go. We have Harford Tech with the ball right now, making their way back down the court. I'm going to see if I can get some names from our Harford Tech.
We have not met our Harford Tech team yet.
Our Harford Tech team, this is, I believe, Harford Tech red, if I'm not mistaken. And this team is comprised of Justin Boyd, Brandon Christ, Connor Farley, Abby Iwanowski, and also Markle McMillan and Wendy Winecki. And they are teammates with Colby Golding, Leo Hansen, Peter Kozlowski, Phil Kozlowski, Keegan Liu, Allegra Lassard, Quinn Lombard, Emily Walkenfuss, and Addison McNamee. This is quite a team of athletes. Yes, it looks like these athletes are absolutely prepared for this matchup. Aberdeen is making their way back down the court.
Number 7, dribbling fast and making a clean break and a good shot.
That was, let's see, Ryan Beiser, it looks like, who came down the court just that last time. And we've got Patterson Mill making, no, I completely made that up. It's not, it's Harford Tech. I'm getting
number 25, Harford Tech.
Number 25 from Harvard Tech making
a
his
shot.
way. Takes a great shot from just inside the foul line. We have another athlete looking to make a great pass back to number 25, who gives up the ball to number 10.
Generosity and selflessness on display.
Look at this confidence. The shot went up. A rebound is made.
And recovered by number 10 for Aberdeen. Moving down the court.
And a shot taken off and put
Dominic
in the
Bernard
at 11 minutes and
with
1
a shot,
second.
number 10.
We add 2 more points to the board. Aberdeen Blue is sitting at 6 points, and Harvard Tech and Harvard Academy will get on the board. I'm confident of that. They have some great athletes, great talent, great persistence, and so these athletes are making their way down the court right now like they have a plan in mind. Looks like the ball is going to move quickly to another athlete right here. Captured that ball and making their way to the lane, and they put up a shot.
A great attempt.
Rebounded by
number
Aberdeen,
2.
who grabs that ball. You know, Mrs. Green, I don't think people realize how hard it is to both run and dribble at the same time. If you've never done it,
I do know how hard that is, and
it can be very tricky. It's hard to move your feet that fast and go
keep
in a direction
control of
and
the
keep
ball.
control. Yes, all very
staying
hard
in
skills.
bounds. So many things you have to think of. I would never be as good at basketball as any of these players out here.
No.
And I love that they're fearless in learning such a complicated sport and trying something new. And just going out with complete dedication to learning a new skill and a new sport.
I agree. I think it's wonderful. And you know, I think one of the things that's hardest for kids to learn is that it's okay to make a mistake. And so even if the ball doesn't go in, the fact that you have made an attempt at doing it and tried, and you go back out and try it again, is even more important.
And we all know, having had experiences as athletes ourselves, having coached, Miss Chandler and I working in the high school for so many years, that there are so many things that sports teach and impart on the athletes that are beyond the rules of the game.
Oh my goodness,
and the most important things, the teamwork, the ability to learn from your mistakes, to recover from them, those life lessons will carry far, far reaching impact on all of the athletes. And there are things that our coaches do for our students that we as parents can't do for our own kids. So we're so grateful for all the people who are willing to give their time and dedication to mentoring these young people in their sports of choice and tournaments like today.
For sure, I think that's one of the things that is most impressive about
coaches.
being in a experience like that, is the opportunity to interact with people outside of the classroom that you wouldn't normally have a chance to interact with, but also that you have a chance to interact with adults that you might not interact with. And so these coaches are adults in the building in many cases, para-educators, instructional facilitators. I mean, you name it, we've got those people here participating and supporting and encouraging. And I think they are role models and leaders to these kids, and they need those kinds of things. They need those kind of mentors. In fact,
And
I
it's
told
a
you,
mentor and something that inspires beyond just the participants who are here today. It goes beyond that. It will inspire anyone watching Hartford Cable News today. It inspires our entire school and community. So I think we can all learn a lot.
Oh my goodness.
Just as these athletes are learning a lot from the experience, we can learn a lot from them.
I couldn't agree more. And you know, one of the things I think is so exciting about this kind of event too is that the kids are not just,
Whoa, what a swish for Hartford Tech.
That was an awesome basket down there at the far end of the court. I loved it.
And he's pointing at the crowd and cheering.
Yes, what a wonderful thing. It is Hartford Academy, Hartford Tech with 2 points, and Aberdeen Blue with 8 on the board. 7 minutes and 7 seconds remain in this matchup. This is a pretty evenly matched game going on right now between these two teams. We're looking to see what kind of pizzazz is happening on the court.
There's lots of flash and style with those dribbling and passes.
There are so many exciting moments, breakthrough moments, where athletes are just showing off the skills that they've honed over these months and weeks of practice. it's exciting to see what's happening every single second of every single matchup, both on the court, off the court. We're getting some great support for number 17 coming down the court, who's looking like they're going to make something impressive happen.
And the patience and the kindness, everybody is willing to go at a certain pace. There's no rushing, no pressure.
Right, we'd like to take this time to also wish all of our athletes in Harford County, in all of our schools, who are also participating in games today.
Yay.
At any level, JV, varsity, it doesn't matter. It is a glorious day out there, beautiful, sunny, spectacular spring afternoon, and we have lots of games happening, including ones where some of our own children are participating.
I was going to say Miss Chandler is missing a track meet today to be here.
Yep, I'm actually getting updates periodically about how things are going back at the nest, so
that's good to know.
We are doing well, and we're just excited about these opportunities for all of these athletes here and anywhere on any court or softball field or field in general. So good luck to everyone participating. Here we
Number
go.
2 with a big shot. Oh, so close, and another try. That is number 2 from Aberdeen High School.
Yep, looks that way. Aberdeen has been really impressive in making things happen down here. They get down the court quickly. Let's see what Patterson Mill has, or not Patterson, I keep doing that, I'm so sorry. Harford Tech and Harford Academy have as a return.
To answer back.
Yes, their answer back to that. Great shot from just inside the 3-point line. You see what can happen. I love that there doesn't seem to be any frustration right now. These athletes are just taking things in stride.
I think that is another wonderful takeaway from this whole event is win or lose, what matters is your attitude.
Yep.
And I think that consistently everybody has the most positive attitude on the court today, and everyone's just happy to be here, happy to have the opportunity to compete in such a wonderful event.
I agree. I really do think that that is the heart and soul of what's happening. It's not about the balls that go through the net and, you know, score points, but just about the experience in general. So,
and the other thing, to be able, we all, I think, live in our own little shelter in our own little corner of the world, and to be able to expand your horizons, and for our students to be able to come from North Hartford down to Havre and meet kids from all over the county that they wouldn't otherwise have an opportunity to play with, and then to find such friendly competition, such good sportsmanship from every school. It's just wonderful. And a big swish, which is also wonderful. Another basket for Harford Academy with the comeback 5-8. This is a nail biter, Miss Chandler. 6-8.
Yes, with 3 minutes.
Just a 2-point difference.
Yeah, 3
Could
minutes.
be anybody's game.
3 minutes left in this matchup. We'll see what happens as we close in on the final moments of the game. Who's going to come out on top? We've got a 6-8 matchup between, actually, we've got an 8-8. Excuse me, a 6-10 ball game, I'm sorry, at this point in the matchup. We are so anxiously awaiting what's going to be happening in just a few minutes.
Looking like Harvard Tech is making their move now.
Is this going to be the big game changer event right now as these students make their way down court towards the lane? Ball delivered. Message received that these Patterson Mill athletes are, our Harford Tech, Harford Academy athletes are not ready to quit just yet.
Oh, and a
great shot, an excellent rebound, a follow-up shot right now.
From
Swish
21.
From number 21.
And what a good shot it was.
Wonderful.
Look at that celebration.
We are down to a 2-point ball game, folks, with 2 minutes and 17 seconds on the clock. Let's see how things will play
It's
out.
anybody's game. It's hard to say what might happen. Anything could happen.
Oh, look at this. Let's see. We've got a shot taken.
Oh, so close.
And a follow-up shot, rebound. Looks like Harford Tech, Harford Academy is trying to play some defense there. And we've got the
number
ball
21
back in the hands
again.
of the, I keep saying Patterson Mill. I'm so sorry.
Harford
This is Harford Tech, Harford Academy.
And look at that nice, generous handoff.
Here we go. We are taking our time at making our way down to court, down the court, looking at all of the options for players we can pass to. where we can take this ball, and we have our eyes set on that basketball court.
And it's going to be another 2 points for Harvard Academy, which brings it to a tie score, 10-10. It's anybody's game at the moment. This competition is so tight.
Yes, it is. The excitement in the air is mounting, and we are eagerly awaiting how this is going to wrap up in the next 1 minute and 11 seconds. We have my goodness,
another game
shot in that corner basket, 12-10.
It's just a back and forth between Aberdeen and Tech. The speed of the game and the consistency and the accuracy in the shots they're making it really close.
Are 100% right. It is about accuracy. It is about vision, seeing what's open where.
Which way to travel, and here it goes.
Another!
Yay for Harvard Tech.
Harvard Tech and Harvard Academy.
Way to go. So it's 12-12, Miss Chandler.
It is.
What is going to happen? This is the closest game of the night so far.
It's anxiety.
It's a nail biter.
It is a nail biter, Mrs. Green, but I wouldn't have it any other way.
And look, it's a perfect end. After that display of athleticism between those two teams, is it going to end in a tie? Oh, no, maybe not. Do they count that last 2 points, or was that after the buzzer?
No, the buzzer went off when it shouldn't have.
I think they still had time.
Yes.
So what was happening here? Oh, and now the game is over. But are they 12-12 or 14-12? We're not quite sure how it ends.
Stay tuned for just a second. We're going to look and see if there's...
Oh, they did count it. It's 14-12.
Yes.
Aberdeen winning by just 2 in the closest game of the evening.
Right.
What a display of athleticism and competition here.
100% right. That is... it just keeps going on and on. We're so excited to see that they haven't lost any energy and enthusiasm as we tick time from one game to the next.
This is their second round of games.
Right.
And for some, it will be the starting the third round.
Right. These athletes just keep coming back with more energy, more enthusiasm, and just they are surprising me at every single second about what they can do and how they're treating one another and how their sportsmanship just continues to build. And even though the scoreboard might have been a really close matchup for those two teams, it doesn't deter from the fact that they are just so excited for one another.
You can see the teams congratulating one another, even after a close nail biter like that. Nothing but smiles and high fives. Congratulations. Just again, the most sportsmanlike attitude you could ever ask for.
I agree. It is, again, so refreshing to see. We are gearing up, Mrs. Green, for
North Hartford
matchup,
again.
Another North Hartford matchup. It does.
North Hartford green. Next up is Hartford Academy blue.
Hartford Academy blue
and North Hartford green
are getting ready to take to the court, and we're excited for this matchup again. Mrs. Green, you know, it's interesting. I'm looking around this new beautiful gymnasium at Hartford. Havre de Grace, and it just doesn't escape me that we're so fortunate not only to have athletes who want to participate and officials who want to come support and coaches who want to coach, but also we have the facilities to do this. It just doesn't escape me.
This was my first visit to the brand new Havre de Grace High School, and it just is so impressive and gorgeous. I just am so impressed and blown away by how beautiful it is. And this gym is just beautiful. Agreed. Everything's brand new. It still smells brand new in this building. And I see Miss Jean Butita, our Spanish teacher, and her granddaughter here. So even our teachers, and I'm sure this is just one of many, we've seen so many friendly faces here in the audience, so many teachers who are just here for the evening to cheer on the students at their school, even if they're not a coach or directly involved. The crowd is so supportive, and we love to see the faces of our staff and teachers who support this wonderful event.
I agree. I think, you know, I spotted a few minutes ago across the court it looked like Melissa Wilson, who's the school nurse, and Charmaine Bishop, school nurses from North Hartford. I think there's other school nurses from around the county who volunteer. This is all volunteer. So
I see Mr. Cullis, our brand new administrator with a cute little baby girl headed up this way.
Yes, it is exciting to just see so many people who are out here supporting kids, doing what they love to do, and
Giving up their evenings, their free time to come and cheer this group on. And there's no better way to spend your evening. I can promise you that.
100%. I can't think of any place I'd rather be than sitting with you, Nancy, and cheering these kids on, and just excited about watching how this is all going to unfold in the games that are still yet to be played.
I see our North Hartford with Drew and Michaela and Sammy D and Christian on the court. And we have the Hartford Tech Blue.
Yes, we have Hartford Tech Blue ready to take on the North Hartford Hawks. And they are getting ready for tip-off at center court right now. This jump ball is going to be taken, I think that's Sam out there, if I'm not mistaken.
That is Sammy D going for the big jump ball.
Yes, this is Mrs. Green. Do you know what a jump ball is?
No, but I heard you say it, so I figured I was using it correctly. It's the English teacher in me.
Yes, yes.
But I do think Sammy's going to jump up and try to knock that ball over to his teammates. Am I right about that?
You are right, Mrs. Green. That is
And that's how it starts. Well, it's very similar in lacrosse. My sons play lacrosse, and they start with the face-off.
It's a face-off. It's a slightly different thing. Oh, and here we go.
Oh, and Sammy tips the ball.
Got his hands on that ball right out of the gate. Very good. We've got that ball to an athlete, number 20, who's heading down the court and takes a great shot right off that backboard.
Michaela with the rebound, number 7, looking down the court, trying to find open players.
Yes, this is Hartford Tech again, right? This is Hartford Tech that we're taking on, and Hartford Tech has that ball. They're looking to make a great pass right now. We have an athlete who's made their way, beautiful shot right off the board. And we got a rebound, tossed back out to an athlete standing on the perimeter. And again, back to that same athlete, number 20, who is poised and ready to take a beautiful shot. So much to do and focus on as you're trying to get that ball up and into the basket. There's a lot of skills that have to be mastered for that to happen and for that to go well. And here we go again. We're going to take another shot. And
a great try.
A great rebound.
A breakaway, dribbling down the court.
Here we go. North Hartford is making its way down the court.
Michaela super fast, and she goes up for a great shot. It was so close.
Beautiful shot for sure.
And here we go with the rebound. Hartford Tech taking it back down the court.
Yep, I love this coaching that's happening between some of our athletes. Don't forget to dribble, right? That's a great message. And there we go. We're hustling our way right inside the three-point line, trying to find the perfect spot to take the perfect shot. Lots of hands up, playing great defense.
And
we have a student who's underneath the basket, going to take this shot. She moves into position.
Very inventive way of doing it.
I love this. And the ball is up.
Almost makes it.
Almost in.
Wonderful.
Excellent hustle. I think that's Michaela down there.
She ran to get it back in bounds before the buzzer.
She most certainly
did. She almost had it. Good hustle and great effort out there.
It was. Let's see, Mrs. Green.
Who do we have from Hartford Tech? We haven't talked about their
This is Hartford Tech Blue, right?
Yes.
Okay, we have Annabelle Chilcote, who is participating with the Hartford Academy Hartford Tech team today. We also have Romario Green, Kamari Lewis. We have Alex Murphy and Chloe Reed and Bella Kaiser, I think is how you say that last name.
There goes Michaela with a breakaway. Oh my goodness,
almost in. That was a great shot.
There was a sign for Michaela on the door of North Hartford that said, Michaela is the GOAT. And I can see why now.
Greatest of all time.
Yep.
I love that. She's back with the ball.
She's really fast.
She gets the ball to Drew.
And look how generous. A nice pass to Christian, and here he goes to the corner.
Right,
as
Drew.
fast as he can. Or is he going to make it?
And here we go, Christian.
And 2 points for Christian. Woohoo! Look at that that celebration.
That was Christian.
Now, if
Happy,
you don't
happy
know
man.
Christian, he sings the best Elvis you will ever hear.
Oh my goodness, I thought
he can do Elvis, and it sounds just like it.
And Michael Jackson.
And Michael Jackson.
He actually does do some seriously good Michael Jackson. We're so proud.
There's that non-traditional creative way of shooting that ball and passing it. I love the creativity on display.
I think if you can do it that way, then that should be the gold standard. I also want to introduce some of the Tech teammates also. Samantha Gali, Delaney Klaus, Amelia Meister, Madeline Merzai, Ashley Shelton, Haley Spinard, Cadence Stallman, and Willow Warnick are all athletes participating on this blue Hartford Tech team. And so we're just so grateful that they're here. The Hawks are back down under the net right now with another shot that just went up.
Look at that
Nearly
great
goes
attempt,
in.
almost, and so close.
Some more excellent rebounding happening down there. And
And
bravo.
there, third time is a charm. Number 5 with the basket. What a great shot.
That was a great shot. Okay, we've got the Hartford Tech, Hartford Academy athletes making their way down the court. We've got some substitutions happening, some new athletes coming out on the court for their chance to show off their skills.
I think these athletes are going to go home and sleep very well
I
tonight.
think so
They are
too.
working so hard out there, even with the substitutions. I mean, with 3 games in a night.
It is a
And again,
lot.
if we think about getting up early in the morning and working all day and traveling,
and having
then
to do homework when they get
when
home.
you go home,
Not to mention just wanting to sit and enjoy the experience from today and talk about it and decompress about it. Here we go. This Hartford Tech athlete making her way to the basket. I can see the determination on
Wonderful.
her face. She is so excited about what is going to happen right now. And
there it is.
2
points. Wonderful job.
That was an excellent, excellent shot. Well played, Hartford Tech and
And we're
Hartford Academy.
tied 2-2.
Actually, it's 4-2 right now.
Oh,
It
and
looks
that
like
was an extra 2.
Yep.
Now we're up.
Hartford Academy,
Hartford
Hartford Tech
Academy
is up
up.
by 2. We got to keep that Mrs. Green in line over here in the booth. And we come back down the court. Oh,
Oh,
my
no.
goodness. This athlete took a hard fall, but jumps right back up.
Recovers so quickly. He was
Recovers.
so intensely going after that basket.
Yes, he did great. Didn't miss a minute and is now ready for action.
And I love how everyone on the court is so responsive
Yep, we're just double
to
checking
one
to make
another,
sure
make sure everybody's good.
Yep, everybody's healthy and happy. And here we go. We've got some dribbling
Number
going on.
22.
We're going to make this ball come in line. This young lady is
And a bounce
definitely
pass.
100% into the dribbling that's happening
Look
over
at that
there.
great pass
Great
across
pass
the court.
Across the court.
The energy of number 12. He is all
Oh my
over the court.
Goodness, yes, he looks like Sonic.
I know he's super
everywhere.
fast. And
that's a
look at that
beautiful
shot
right
from
off the
3
rim.
points. So close.
Yes. And look, here we go. We've got another athlete being brave, getting ready to take an excellent shot, positioning himself perfectly. Great form, bent the knees.
Wow.
We're doing
getting a little
bit of
warm up.
excited about putting that ball up.
Oh, yeah! So close.
It was so close.
What a good try. What a great effort.
Perhaps she'll have a shot at another basket here in just a few minutes. Oh my goodness, great defense by this Hartford Tech, Hartford
swoosh.
Academy team.
You couldn't block that one from
Nope.
number 5 at North Hartford. She was on a mission, and she certainly fulfilled it.
She did accomplish, mission accomplished. Well
But here we go,
done.
number 12 again. Sonic the Hedgehog, super fast,
Yes, he's
but also
so quick.
generous.
Look at this nice passing happening around the
Lots
court.
of people open to get the ball. What a great competition.
It is a 6-2 ball game with 7 minutes, 26 seconds on the clock right now. We are excited again just to see what might unfold in the seconds ahead as Hartford Tech and Hartford Academy are spending some time working that ball around the perimeter of the court into the hands of athletes who are
Wow.
taking great shots and being vigilant about who's open at the baseline and also who's open up top. And here we go. We're gonna wait just and see what happens in these minutes as this shot goes up. And we miss, but there's a great opportunity for an inbound play that will move the ball down court in the opposite direction. And we'll see what takes place as we get to the Hawks end of the court. Bravo.
Oh, but what defense you're facing.
Oh my goodness, he is an exceptionally gifted.
Wow.
Nice shot. Well done. I love this high five between Mrs. Collins and our North Hartford Hawks athlete just then. Mrs. Green, I am noticing that there are sometimes more than the normal number of athletes on the court at any given time. And I just want to remind fans who might be tuning in that lots of things are adapted during these games for the benefit of athletes so that everybody can have equal opportunity to be successful. That's why you're seeing some of the baskets in the corners as opposed to just those traditional baskets at the end of each end of the court.
Yes, and the rules are adapted. Some of the things like traveling, which you wouldn't see, or double dribbling, which I was always guilty of.
Right.
Those are the things that they just take that factor out so that it's more equitable for everyone.
For
and
sure.
it certainly doesn't affect the quality of the play. We're seeing that for sure.
Equally as entertaining and wonderful to watch, even when the rules are modified. And so we're just excited to see.
There's Sammy D with a great pass to Michaela, and she's going again.
Michaela has no
for that
fear.
basket.
And puts that
She
ball
is tenacious.
up. Oh, that was awesome. I love her persistence. It's coming back out top. And Sammy is ready.
There's Sammy D again.
Sammy is ready to head into the net.
He's got the dribbling down. And now he's going to give it a good pass.
Oh, and he gave
Look
a
at
great
that.
pass. Here we go. Michaela is like,
back for another rebound.
This.
And she does.
For 2 points.
This is why they called her the GOAT.
Yes, Michaela, 100%.
And fabulous Colby Stahl, our amazing special educator from North Hartford High School.
Michaela is just chatting it up with athletes from the other teams. I think that's one of the other things I love about this event.
The friendships.
Some of the friendships that develop between athletes on, you know, not just your own team, but among the teams.
Among teams throughout the county.
Yep.
Something that they all can look forward to.
Oh.
And new friends and memories for life. So even after the tournament is over and the last buzzer has buzzed, they will have the memories of this amazing event, the new friendships across the county with people in other schools that they wouldn't have had any other opportunity perhaps to meet other than participating in Sports for Life.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's so good for our children all across the board.
I
all the
agree.
children involved, the student athletes.
Oh, I get goosebumps thinking about it. I really do.
It's just an amazing thing.
It makes me so emotional, I think, as a veteran teacher. Just the power of positivity, Mrs. Green, and how many good things happen when you just let kids be kids and enjoy one another and take away all the things that inhibit or prevent good things from happening, and you just allow them to have this experience.
It's pretty hard not to have hope and faith in the world when you come to an event like this and you see the generosity,
like
and
this,
kindness,
like this display right now. We're
and
just
joy,
moving it, so
helping each other. Look at that generosity right there.
If the whole world just did a little bit more like
this,
that,
we would all be better. Yay, Sammy!
It would be a basket every single time.
That is the best way to put it. We would have a basket every time.
For sure. It
Woot,
is currently
Sam.
12 North Hartford points to 4 Hartford Academy, Hartford Tech points right now. And again, not that the score matters, but we're excited again just to see that competition, that friendly competition. I love this young lady and the dribbling that I see.
The expressions and the communication.
She's so deliberate and focused about her dribbling. It's something she's proud of, and you can tell she's been working on it. Check out number 12.
Look at those great passes and shots. Wonderful.
I think he might be the next NBA basketball highlight reel.
Definitely working on those skills. Look at that. He's moving so fast. He's just been all over the court.
His form
and
is
so many
great.
good shots.
Yes, absolutely. Doesn't seem deterred just yet by missing that net, and probably is planning his next attack when he comes down court.
There goes Michaela again. She's
hands.
just been furious through this whole game, fast and furious. And
yes.
Really, she's a senior this year, so I think having had the opportunity to play this sport now for 4 years,
What did I just say?
12, and look at that celebration going on.
Yes. I just
Wonderful.
said, I didn't think he was deterred. It just shows you that a little faith and a little tenacity and a whole lot of opportunity
Goes a
and
long way.
good things happen. Good things happen. Way to go, number 12 from Hartford Tech, Hartford Academy team. We're so excited for you.
Congratulations.
It's a great replay right here. Yes, the ball goes up for 2.
And look at
that
joy.
celebration as he comes down court. Love this face.
He's got a lot to celebrate.
Joy personified. Bravo.
All right, Sam.
Here
Come
we
on.
go. We are down to the final 1 minute and 3 seconds of this matchup between North Hartford
Look
and
at this.
Hartford Tech, Hartford Academy. And I'm not sure what just happened right there, but it looks like we're trying to inch our way down the sideline towards the basket,
Lots
waiting
of
for the
open
player.
players.
And we
Defense
just
is
wanna,
ready.
Defense, hands are up. A great pass made. Another great look. And number 12
secret weapon.
again. Ah! And
So
we
close.
missed, but it was so close. I love that they're looking for the open player. They're not forcing things. It's very organic, and that is exciting.
It's wonderful.
Great defense. Great defense. Look at her boxing out.
Yes. And the two of them, they are going head to head. Number 7 and number 12
Yes,
today.
here we go. With 10 seconds left on the clock.
Oh boy.
He's making his way down the court. Number 12 takes the shot, hits the rim.
So close, but they're
Rebounded.
ready for the rebound.
Rebounded. Oh, and oh my goodness.
And what a way to end with the players
We had a collision.
in a collision in the heat of the game. Let's see if Michaela's okay, and she gets a hand from her buddy,
and teammate.
she recovers very quickly, and she's a trooper.
Did. What an amazing game.
That was a great one.
Between these two teams. I loved it. This was North Hartford High School and Hartford Tech, Hartford Academy.
And there go the high five. So our last one is the next one. Is that correct?
Yes, I believe that's what we just heard, that this next one is the last one. I'm kind of sad about that.
I
not
don't
ready
want
for
it to
this
end
be
either.
finished.
I think we should talk to Kay and do it more than once a year.
Oh my goodness.
What do
I'm
you
not
think
sure.
she would say about that?
I think she'd probably lose her mind.
She's
and
already got 3 major events. And again, imagine the coordination to coordinate every high school in Hartford County, every participation, every team, every bus that has to come, all the meals that have to be provided for people, and the permission slips. It's just so much coordination.
It really is.
And behind the scenes work that you might not appreciate that goes into an event like this.
Right. I did also want to just mention really quickly that some of the facts that we've been sharing with you this afternoon about all these athletes, all of the high school coaches for the Sports for Life program were given the opportunity to turn in rosters with jersey numbers and interesting fun facts about their athletes. And Nancy and I have had this great opportunity to be able to sort of see the other side of these athletes because they shared those things with us. So we're super excited that we've been able to share with you some of those fun things about them being in instructors and wanting to be dancers or wanting to get their driver's license. And so I think again just showcases a really nice variety of information and details about these athletes well beyond these basketball courts and these 4 walls that we're in right now, that they're students, they're athletes, they're children, they're sisters, they're brothers, they're friends. And it's just exciting to see that there's this hodgepodge, maybe that's the word I'm looking for, of just really interesting,
diverse
interests and activities that they're involved in. And so I think that's a wonderful testimony to
how well-rounded these student athletes are, and how much, again, time they devote to participating and volunteering for the community, to come out and entertain us all like this today. And I just think there's not much better than something like this event, and what it brings out the very best in people everywhere. No matter if you are an audience member sitting in the stands watching today, if you're fortunate enough, and who knows if they'll invite us back. I hope they will. They might not invite me back, Miss Chandler, but Hopefully they'll keep inviting us back to MC because now that we've had the opportunity, this is our 3rd year as MCs, and we just hope they keep asking us back and even if they don't, we'll probably be here.
Sure.
Because we have such a good time.
Right. The first year that we did this, we did cornhole.
Cornhole
at Bel Air,
outside.
and that was really fun. And that was actually post-COVID, so it was just a great
One of the
experience
first events that
were
we
able
could
to
have collectively again.
Yeah, and
How
be
quickly we
outside.
forget, how
Yep.
quickly we all come back to this and don't even think for a second that, wow, just a few years ago we couldn't even do this.
Right, 100% right. And then last year, this time we were doing the basketball tournament from Hartford Tech.
Yes.
And this year we switched locations, and we are at the beautiful Havre de Grace High School, and happy to be here reporting for you courtside, and hopefully giving you an opportunity to smile just a little bit more this afternoon as you hear and see all the exciting things happening on the court, even if you couldn't be here in person. And if you are here in person and you're watching this recorded later on, we hope you enjoy it just as much the second time. We are looking like we're getting ready to start what will be our final matchup for the afternoon. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that this one is between, Mrs. Green, help me, what do we have going on here with this last
We
setup?
have Hartford Academy, Hartford Tech versus, oh, that was the last game. Whoops, I'm behind one. Havre de Grace versus Falston.
Okay, so Havre de Grace versus Falston.
Falston.
Oh, there's the buzzer.
And from Falston High School, we've got our players coming out on the team in the orange. We have Ryan Jerusalem, number 32. He's an excellent artist. He's very strong. He enjoys Legos. And this is his final tournament
Oh, how
with the Sports for Life. So he's very excited to have a great end to a great experience.
We also have Owen Liddick, who's graduating in May and moving on to FutureLink. So he'll be back participating again next year. He enjoys Star Wars.
Mr. Green enjoys Star Wars a great deal, so I can relate to that.
He also likes eating out, which, you know what?
I enjoy eating out.
Me too. If I don't have to cook dinner, it's a good day.
Good night.
We also have Langston Pennell, who is at their first year at Falston High School. He's a tech wizard, and they are in the marching band. I love that. I wonder what instrument.
That's exciting. And Aiden Sather, who loves pizza, Chick-fil-A, and one of my favorite authors, Dr. Seuss.
Me too. Right out of the gate, we've got 2 points on the board from Havre de Grace High School. That was impressive. 2-point conversion right there in the opening seconds
Starting
of this
strong,
matchup.
but Falston has an answer with number 25, Jules Staples, with the ball dribbling down court. Jules is also, when she's not playing basketball, really good at designing PowerPoints on the computer. And she started working at the Falston Middle School Library. She is a class leader. And the final team player on the Falston High School team, Imran Wada. It's their first year at Falston High. They enjoy all sports and are very athletic. What a
Sounds like
team.
we've got a couple new people from Falston who are participating, new to Falston, but also new to maybe the Sports for Life program. So what a great opportunity for them to get to know people. Number 25 from Falston, was that Falston?
That is Jules Staples, yes.
That was
number
Jules
25.
Staples, yes, taking that great shot right there.
And what about their opponents from Havre de Grace? Mrs. Chandler, who do we have out there?
A pretty small team from Havre de Grace. From their roster, we have Azia Dennis, who is a number 8, and Azia's favorite sports are football, mine too, and basketball. Don't tell my children, they both are runners. His favorite food to eat is chicken, and his favorite snack is Skittles. And Azia also runs track. Yay!
I can see he's
for
very
Havre de Grace
fast out there on the court.
High school, I love that. Good luck in your track season. We also have Shane Johnson on this team, and his favorite cartoons are SpongeBob and the Rugrats. Favorite food, pizza, and his favorite sport is basketball. And Shane loves to watch movies And his favorite subject, you'll never guess.
Is it English?
It is English.
I love it.
So
Child
we're
of my heart.
Yes, we're so happy that Shane loves his English
What a
class.
recovery just before it goes out of bounds from the Falston
Yes.
team out there on the court.
It does look like Falston is doing some impressive things with this ball, moving
Their
it a little
defense.
further out so that they can get this ball off the
Nice
backboard.
shot.
And
What a
into the
good
net.
one. And look at that celebration.
Super well
The team
planned.
players working as a team and as a great duo to help one another out
Yes,
on
it
the
was
court.
Well executed play coming down the court right now. We are also coming down the court now with Havre High School, number 8, taking a great shot, rebounded by number 3, who tosses that ball back out to number 4. Number 4 is going to take a shot. No, number 8 takes that shot right in
right
the
swish.
basket. That was Azia Dennis who took that shot and landed it right through the net for 2 on the board. It is
8 to
currently
2.
8 to 2 with 11:59 on the clock at Havre High School in this game between Havre and Falston High School. Number 25 from Falston coming down the court, getting ready to take a great shot. Doesn't look deterred, and I promise you we will see more of that great athlete out there on this court sometime this afternoon. Looks like we're taking some time to make some substitutions. Falston has a really big team, so it looks like they're trying to get some other athletes out on the court so we can balance out both sides and everybody gets a chance to play. All right.
Everyone will go home tired tonight.
Absolutely, including us, Mrs.
Yes,
Green,
oh,
including
us more than anyone,
Yeah.
probably.
Havre High School has the ball. They are making their way down the court. Looks like the Falston Cougars are waiting for their arrival at their end of the court, and here we go. Whoa, a little slippery out there. Looks like maybe,
Look at that great pass.
what a great
And
shot.
such generosity. Is he going to go dunk it in the corner? I think so. It's going to be 2 points, but he's going for the far end. Look at that
He's gotta go to
speed.
the far end, making his way down the court at epic record speed, all the way to that net in the
Wow.
corner for 2 in the
Super
basket.
speedy,
What are
and 2 points for Falston. Look at that effort. Awesome.
Good. We make it an 8-4
What a play.
ball game right now between Falston High School and Havre Grace. It should be 8-4. Here we go.
Quick trick pass and back to number 8 from 3 to 8.
Wow, he's got great form. Love that shot.
That was a good one. And now Falston back on the recovery.
The energy of number 6, Shane Johnson, coming down the court back to defense is just so exciting to see.
What
Another great shot from Falston. They've moved up to score 6 points. We've got an 8-6 ball game
Just
going on right now.
2-point game, anybody's game.
Number 3 with a great shot right out there from beyond the 3-point line.
They're already on that quick rebound. They're all waiting and ready for the ball to get into the action.
Yes, Falston is ready to take that ball and get it in bounds. And they're making their way. I love that there's some coaching
I
going on
love the
among
jerseys
athletes.
and how the jerseys really look so professional and represent their schools. But I think the coolest thing about the jersey, I'm not sure if you can see it out there in TV land, but hopefully you can. The very back of every jersey says "Better Together," and
Yes.
that should be the message for all of us, I think, today and every day.
Mrs.
Better
If
together.
we ended right now, that would be the perfect message to send to everybody. Bravo on a job well done. Falston High School with a great rebound just then, moving the ball into the hands of other athletes as we
8 to
come down court.
8, we're at a tie game.
Number 3 making his way down court. 2 points.
What a great shot.
Up and in over the rim. Bravo.
And I love that everyone gets a moment to shine. Everyone gets to go home proud of their accomplishments and all they've achieved throughout this entire sports season, and wrapping it up with the greatest event, I think, of the sporting events you can have. This basketball tournament is so much fun and so exciting.
That's it. I would think at the end of the day, if we asked every one of these athletes what was their favorite part about today, I am certain that it would just be that they had so much fun. They don't necessarily care about what's on the scoreboard, although it's nice to win. I think they care about being here with their friends and playing games and just enjoying one another's company.
Having a great day on a beautiful school with a huge crowd cheering them on, a crowd of peers, a crowd of community members, teachers, friends. And if you see the back of the jersey when they zoom in, they are all wearing them. And again, that sums up the whole experience for me.
Yep.
Better together.
Yes, yes, indeed. Here we go. We've got Havre Grace making their way back down court again. Another beautiful
What a
give
great
and
shot.
go.
Look at that teamwork.
And
Whoa.
Havre Grace.
2 more points for Havre Grace.
That was a beautiful give and go pass right down the lane for a layup, quick layup underneath
Excellent
the basket.
example of teamwork.
Yes, it's 10-12. Havre Grace is coming back strong right now, and we've got Falston High School with the ball. Nice shot
wonderful
goes up.
shot and a good
Another
rebound.
Looks like Havre Grace is playing excellent defense right now. There's a pretty big height difference out there right this second, but it doesn't seem to be deterring the Havre Grace athletes.
Not at all. They're right in the action.
Yes, they are. They are not intimidated one single bit about
I
what's
just
happening.
think everyone
Excellent
here is so
rebound.
brave and fearless, and that shows on the court as well. I mean, look at that fearlessness in that play.
I love that layup. It was a one-handed layup just
They
as
are
they came down the
going
lane.
for it.
6 minutes, 59 seconds on the clock, 10-12 game. Falston High School with the ball. Shot,
A
score.
beautiful shot. That was perfect form for number 32. That would be Ryan Jaruzowick. They will miss him next year.
It sounds that way. They are an impressive team, a cohesive team. Looks like they're all supporting one another out there. Oh, a beautiful shot.
But
right
as you
outside
said, how nice to see all the age grades range, from the freshmen who are just coming out for the first time to our
Yes.
seniors who are playing in their last game
and
tonight.
our future Link students who've graduated and
Are
still
coming back as
participating.
alumni. That's right. It was so exciting to see several alumni here tonight.
It was exciting to see that. I really enjoyed
I was surprised and did not know, but that was wonderful to get some big hugs
Oh,
before the tournament.
beautiful. Give and go again. Get in there.
Look at that persistence.
That
They
was-
just have such tenacity.
Havre Grace is not ready to quit yet. That's why they're called the Warriors, the Havre Grace Warriors. They are warrioring on.
And this is their home field advantage and their
Yes.
home gym, their hometown.
in front of their home crowd.
Fans, yes. So they certainly may
Oh,
have
mercy.
a lot to celebrate.
Let's hope so. It looks like we still have plenty of time in this game. Anything
It's
is
anybody's game. And I think no matter the outcome, we can be sure there will be plenty of celebration tonight all across the county.
possible. There is definitely reason to celebrate, no doubt about it. We are heading back down to the baseline. And a two-point shot.
What a great shot by number 1. You can
Number
see how
one.
proud she is.
Anna
She's waving to the crowd.
Anna Sadowski is over the moon right now with that last shot and 2 points put into the basket.
For her team to put Falston ahead by 2.
For sure, we have another, looks like another set of substitutions happening with the Falston team. As I said, Falston has a pretty big team, and so I think they're trying to balance out who's on the court and how long they're on the court so that everybody has a chance to play.
Oh.
And right now, we are waving at the littlest.
Mr. Collis's cute little darling daughter who's
Who
getting a shout out. She
Yes.
won't even hear us.
Nope.
And our vice principal, again, more, I think, the teachers, the administrators who are here and present, the supervisors, all people from all across the county, including those wonderful people that Mrs. Chandler thanked just a little while earlier,
2 points for Havre Grace on the board. 14-14 ball game right now.
who all coming together
Yes.
make this event possible.
This is true. We are very, very fortunate to have such a dedicated team of professionals who care enough to give up their time and their energy and their support for the benefit of these children. All right, let's see. We're winding down with the last 3 minutes and 48 seconds of this matchup between Havre Grace High School and Falston High School. Falston has the ball, and there's a shot taken and a rebound made by a Falston athlete who's looking for a great pass back out to another athlete who's ready to take the shot, itching to put this 2 on the board for his team. And we're gonna see what happens as that ball gets moved to another athlete who's ready to put it up.
There it goes.
And there it goes. Havre Grace High
Such
School
a good attempt.
takes that ball at this point, and we are heading back down the court.
And a tie game
With a
with
tie ball
just
game.
3 minutes to go.
This might be the opportunity, the game changer.
Oh.
Get that ball up there, and
And there it was.
follow-up rebound shot. Beautiful job by number 7. I don't know if that's number 4. Well done. Bravo on a job well done to all of these athletes. You know, I think it's easy to think just because you're the one scoring the points that's who's getting all of the attention, Mrs. Green. But I sometimes think that it's equally as important to recognize
Assist,
that
defend.
the defenders and athletes who
It's
are.
a team sport.
It is.
And that is the best example, and I think this entire tournament exemplifies the idea of a team. They're not, again, in it for the glory. They're not in it for the points or their own advancement. They are in it for the success of their teammates and their team, and to be part of something bigger than themselves. And I think that everyone participating today certainly has that feeling. This is all way bigger than any individual here in attendance today, but because of all the wonderful people that you mentioned who put the effort in and come together and collaborate, something this spectacular can happen for the kids in Harford County and the community members, for anyone. And we would certainly encourage you to come out and see it for yourself firsthand. While it's certainly joyful to watch on television, I don't think much compares to seeing one of these wonderful annual tournaments, and there are 3 a year.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the in-person thing is the way
cheering
to
on our
go.
athletes,
And it's free.
and
free.
seeing this gives you an entirely new perspective, I believe it.
It does. I believe that too. I think that just having the opportunity to be in such a positive environment. I joked with my husband last night that this is a little bit like Disney in Harford County.
Yes,
right? It's the most
indeed.
magical place on earth for
It really is.
3 hours. And if you ever have the opportunity to just witness the magic, I would say take advantage and come be a part of it.
It is something to be proud of. It makes me so proud of our community and our students and our athletes. It's impressive that this was begun just by Ginny Popolek and Bonnie Fry at C. Milton Wright, and it has evolved from one basketball tournament to 3 seasons of sports, fall, winter, and spring. And the work that goes into teaching the athletes the game, to making the adaptations, again, to organize any event that includes every high school in Harford County.
Absolutely.
Is very challenging, but they are the organizers and Mrs. Lambert are undaunted. They are determined to give us all this little bit of joy, and we are so grateful that they do.
No matter the hiccups or the situations that might happen that we never see or hear about, they make this happen. They make it happen year after year, and we're grateful for that. With only 6 seconds left on the clock, actually less than that.
There it is.
Finish out this game.
20 to 18, just 2 points.
Eking out that win in the last possible seconds with a 20 to 18 win was Havre Grace Warriors. Seems fitting since this is their home territory.
Beautiful gym.
And we are happy to have been here to witness all of this excitement today.
Thank you so much for including and entertaining Jen and I as your MCs. There is no better way to spend our day. We are, again, so grateful for the faculty and staff, the welcome we received here at Havre Grace, for Kay Lambert and all of the teachers and staff and support staff who organize such a wonderful event. Mostly to the student athletes who show us by example just what it means to really, truly be an athlete and be a team player.
Yes, I agree. I couldn't have said it any better myself. I just want to take one more opportunity to shout out just a few people one more time.
Yes, please.
For their dedication to this program and to the athletes of Harford County. Brad Spence, Sarah Doyle, Brian Tully, all administrators at Havre Grace High School. Colleen Sasadelli, who is our supervisor of special education. Shannon Jennings-Jones, who is our coordinator of special ed. Kim Harner, a special education teacher specialist. Kim Manzo, our coordinator of low incidence special education. And Deborah Bassler, supervisor of athletics and sports for life. And also Tricia Smith, program and poster designer Melissa Wilson, Kara Defer, Charmaine Bishop, all of our tournament nurses who worked today's event. Heather Crawford, our site coordinator, and also our adapted PE physical education department. These are the true heroes, the greatest of all time, if there are such a thing in Harford County Public Schools. Physical education department, they would be the adapted PE teachers. Amanda Evans, Jean Greiser, Katie Pico, and Kay Lambert, who is instrumental in making sure that this event happens year after year. Referees, we could not have done today's event without the
wonderful refs.
Yes, the due diligence of these refs who are generous and kind and supportive and just make things flow and let the gameplay be what it needs to be so that these student athletes have a safe experience but also have a really positive, authentic experience. And so shout out to Dave Hobson, Sheila Collins, Charlie Hobson, Drew Hobson. There's a lot of Hobsons. I'm wondering if they're all related.
I wonder.
Gordon Lefkowitz, Don Stroh, and Blaine Dale. Okay, and finally, our Havre de Grace student volunteers. And finally, once again, thank you to Hartford Cable Network for hosting this amazing event and sponsoring it and getting it live so people who couldn't be here today
Can enjoy
could enjoy it.
love and joy we have today. Thank you.
And have a wonderful afternoon.
Thanks for joining us.